I don't think that's special cancelable. That's also on after quest. Does this have any training options? Oh.
Kind of. There's also a manual, but it only details the characters that come with the game.
That's cool. They have move lists for everybody in here.
Mm-hmm.
They actually have move lists?
Yep. I can have a set amount. Okay, that's cool. Okay, yeah. That's strange. I keep aiming. I can cancel that too? Can I cancel the first hit of that into a super? Oh, I could!
Hello.
Someone's already here. Oh, hey, Harrison.
How the heck did you not notice?
Because I'm looking at the Discord screen because I'm posting it in servers.
Damn, okay, that doesn't combo.
Let us know how the audio balance is, Harrison. We might need to move the mic closer, but it should be fine. I'm way closer to it than those two.
Yeah. He's practically touching it, so...
That's about what I expected. It's like Ezra's in chat. Gonna take you for a ride! Yeah. Still, once that got pointed out to me that... Okay, Link.
He got tired.
Yeah, he did. There he goes.
Wait, did he?
That's just like a puzzle piece.
What?
Did I put it in backwards?
Oh.
No, it's
He
not.
actually came off the stand?
Yeah. Link doesn't have a stand, he just has like Midnight and Fi and stuff. Or does that count?
What?
Midnight and Fi and stuff.
Oh my god. Not what I meant.
Oh, this is definitely just a launcher. What the? I don't flip that. Flip that isn't as good in this game as it was as it is later.
I can tell by the little bit I've seen already. It's weird, it feels like...
Oh, I can still wave dash in this game.
I'm not that
There it
surprised, to be honest.
No, I mean, just with this weird... This D-pad is unusual to me.
Oh, the music is great in this game. Boop.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I will completely...
Agree to any positive compliments about the soundtrack.
No, I was going to say completely agree with the whole D-pad being a little
Yeah.
odd.
I mean,
If you're
it
not-
still
if
reads.
you're not
It
used
still
to
reads
it.
all my inputs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, it's the
You'd
main.
hope it would.
For me, the main issue with the Dreamcast controller is like the grips on the backside.
Oh, we don't have it.
Yeah. Then
That's a
there's
silent color.
yeah.
Why would you...
Then there's things like Akuma who came up and he was like
500, 600?
yeah. But then most characters like several thousand.
And that BB Hood was also about that.
Yeah. Well, yeah, Ezra, I finished the End Label project.
What's that?
Now I got every notable PC game, and I finished up the NES and the SNES and the Genesis and N64.
Oh, that's why everything looks doubled up over there.
Yeah, because everything actually has an end label now. I've even got all the end labels for all those Dreamcast games I bought since they were all disc only.
Oh,
Super exciting.
that's pretty cool.
Especially,
I'm happy about that.
yeah, because I got Street Fighter 3 Third Strike, then whatever the subtitle of that is.
It's just Third Strike.
Yeah, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Power Stone 2, and Resident Evil 3. Which I would have gotten Resident Evil 3 on another platform, but It was such a good deal. Actually,
I don't know why.
Ooh, it's a 50-50.
I don't know why, but I really latched on to Sun.
Pirate Girl.
Ruby.
Yeah.
You just like the OCs.
Oh my god.
It's okay, Harrison.
Adam's fucking weird as I remember him being.
Honestly, when it comes to the background, the smoothing of it is really nice. With the sprites, I'd probably prefer it off, but really subjective anyway.
Yes.
But with the background, it looks good. But that's just the general thing with the smoothing modes. 2D or sprites, they are subjective. Sprites are subjective. Polygons, they just look better objectively.
Well, I would also say sprites. It's kind of a catch-22. Sometimes you'll find where it actually does make them look better, and other times it just looks horrible.
They're already better at this than us.
I wonder why.
It took me and Chris like a solid half an hour to fully figure out like how to swap to every character.
Well, okay, with one of them, there was...
Iceman is a Marvel superhero.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I haven't heard
Oh, I
of
forgot
him either.
about his clone move.
He's probably an X-Men. Wait, are you in the arcade mode?
Yeah.
Oh.
He has one characters, right?
Yeah.
I figured you guys might need some help with that.
Oh, unlocking characters?
Yeah.
I mean, Chris picked up the game a lot faster than I did, but I'm still really enjoying everything about it.
I'm not surprised that Ezra is more comfortable than us, and I'm more comfortable than you.
Yeah. I mean, Harrison can already tell you what I named the stream.
Oh no.
Because it's pretty accurate.
What did you name it?
Why is he even win
I
so
spent
much?
$90 on this game and it's worth every penny. Oh. Interesting.
Yeah.
I thought the symbiote wanted to stay attached to him at all times.
Doesn't need to. You can come off. You have to flex on him.
Depending on who they're attached to, they're more or less likely to do that, I'm assuming.
So, chat, how's the audio balances like?
Wait, who is who?
What?
He said who is who, and I'm like, which?
Oh, that's Harrison is the guy who hates.
Oh.
No.
No, I mean, no, that's
He's
what he
my
said.
editor.
This is what he said. Which character are you referring? Is the sword guy? This guy's
Iceman.
Iceman?
My guess would have been
I think he's an
either
X-Men
Cable
character.
or Hayato.
Hayato's from, I think it's from Techromancer.
Oh, I do not know much on that.
It's a...
And isn't a Mingo exclusive to this game?
Yeah,
He was
yeah.
playing in other things, but this is where he ended up being
Yeah.
his only thing.
But yeah, I'm not surprised at Ezra being better at this than us, because
But I'm an
First
epic gamer,
off,
Chris.
I'm pretty sure you played this a lot when you were younger.
Not a lot. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing.
It's more than we have.
So long.
Because the first time we booted this up was literally the first time either of us had...
Where?
Yeah, I think it was the first time either of us had touched the game.
I was like, this looks cool, I'll buy it.
Although for some reason Player 1's buttons were... changed. Like, there was no assist 2 button. Like, the biggest reason I expect you to be comfortable with just about any fighting game that we try to throw at you, or at least better than us, is, well, you play fighting games a lot more consistently.
This is true.
Levi, basically not at all, and then kind of every now and
You know,
then.
you can keep moving if you press start during this, and you can just beat up the buddy.
Why?
Because it's fun. If you hit start. Oh, hey, Ernest. How you doing?
Alright. I did the audio test. It's actually a lot better than I thought it was.
But yeah, it's just destroy your enemy
What's
after
up,
you
Rio?
destroyed your enemy button.
I mean,
Okay.
as far as I'm aware, we're all doing alright.
I'm dead.
No, you're not.
Pepper's doing great.
Also, there's there's ways to play the game without paying the large
Yeah.
price.
Fight Kate.
Okay. Harrison, just to clarify, this game, $90 is actually still a pretty good deal for this game on the Dreamcast, which is probably the most ideal version to
No.
play, isn't it?
PS2.
Really?
Yeah, I said that to you.
Really? I've always heard it's the Dreamcast.
PS2 has better controllers in general.
I know there's the controller, but I've always heard it's
Xbox.
better on this.
This one's fine. Nobody plays on the fucking Dreamcast version. Every tournament that's basically ever been hosted for this game has been on PS2.
Oh, yeah, know that.
Dreamcast is just, it's cool. It's like it was like the first home version, but like PS2 is just controller-wise.
That's probably just why I heard about it more then. This is probably an exclusive, or console exclusive for a while.
Yeah.
Oh! What's up, Dave? Welcome to my agony, Chris's attempts, and Ezra just killing everything.
You know this button right here? This isn't a special. That's his normal. This is heavy punch.
That sounds
Get him,
like
clone.
That sounds like Cable.
I'm pretty sure I showed that to you.
I'm pretty sure I experienced it on my own. I played it a little bit before it showed up.
Just a tiny bit.
Yes.
Honestly, that might have been why the buttons were. You might have like gone to the menu and accidentally.
I don't know if I did go into the menus really. I think I just kind of tried doing it a little bit, just messing around on my own. But
You all got snapped back?
I think I only went to the menu to try to find like the button combinations, but those are all the main or figure out on your own.
Wow, yep, this version doesn't have it.
The thing that says what all your moves are.
Yeah, I think the PS2 version does. Either that or it's unlockable.
Unlockable. That'd be a crappy thing to make an unlockable.
You'd be surprised.
Just asking if it's the Logitech video, but
Yes, for the camera it is. Although we have it in a pretty low light situation right now.
yeah.
You can turn on overhead lights though.
But you know what's funny? Even if she blocks it, she's dead.
Oh shit.
Yep.
Alexa, turn on overhead lights. Helps a little.
Viper.
It's like
He keeps just running.
that was really amusing though. It's like
I don't know if it's worth the trade-off though. Alexa, turn
Got
off
it.
overhead lights. It's probably
Got him.
it was really amusing. It's just like, all right, Venom's in. No, he's not.
Oh. I think it's cropping some of the top and bottom of the screen.
Got him.
Oh yeah, it definitely is. I guess I just assumed that it was. It looks like cropping on all sides. I didn't even notice. I just left it at the same default as whatever the last 4:3 aspect ratio game we played was. Probably Time Splitters.
Wouldn't be surprised. It's not like we.
Yes, I have Streamlabs.
Dreamcast controllers.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of it, but whatever.
What? I guess.
I'm not a huge fan of the Dreamcast controller, Ezra just thinks it's weird.
Also, she might have picked Hayato. Hayato is actually one of his worst characters. Should have picked Cyclops.
There we go. That's better. Now you guys can actually see the whole game. The Venom Pog. We were paying attention to like the actual like direct feed, not the I guess Streamlabs version as much, so I didn't catch on to that.
Considering for us it's on a giant flash.
And she's dead.
Yeah. Because we've got it running through a series of converters so that it actually looks decent, because under normal circumstances the Dreamcast on HDTV is not great. Oh yeah, Chris had the phase where he was trying to figure out Zangief's 360 games, which ended up being kind of pretty easy. At least fairly easier on an analog stick.
Nah.
It's less a matter of like doing the input, it's a matter of like not jumping while you're doing it.
Mm-hmm.
At least for me.
Oh, but up is the jump button.
I know.
How does that work?
Just do it.
Like you can.
You don't have to do the full 360.
I'm still
Wait,
concerned
you don't
about
do
one
it?
particular
No.
aspect of this stage.
Wait, what part of the 360 don't you have to do? Really?
So it's not even a 360?
You can basically do an angled half circle. That's because fighting game inputs get simplified because people are like, it's too hard. So there's weird simplification mechanics that exist.
That works in this.
I believe so.
Well, I'm just thinking because like there's a point where games are old enough that they don't have stuff like that.
I don't know if this is that old. I think this does have the SPD fixing. It might not. It might make you do like whole ass raw SPDs. SPD is short for
You
360
win!
motion.
Really?
I kind of forgot why it's called that.
So when does arcade mode end?
So,
Like, I didn't know if it just kept going because I didn't really see like a progression meter.
There's not really progression for.
What are you doing? You're like a hitman walk towards him.
Oh no!
I'm gonna take a guess and say like at most like 10 fights.
Yeah.
Probably not even that.
I said at most.
This is probably not even anywhere near that.
Probably not.
This is like one of my favorite tracks in the soundtrack. Oh hey, Dave, do you know who Lord Biff is? He's one of the Pixel Mixers guys. He did a really awesome cover of this theme. Oh yeah, what is Bone Woman?
Oh man,
Marrow?
she's from X-Men.
Yeah, she's from X-Men. I thought I said that.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think you
Get
mostly
him,
just
Cole.
point out that there was bones. I don't know if you talked much about what she actually does.
Well, she's part of the Brotherhood, isn't she?
That's what it...
Or is the Murlocs?
Well, that's what I'm talking about, Harrison. Let me see if I can find it.
There's like, because there's like 3 mutant groups. You have the Brotherhood,
Camera might.
and then I think you have like the Murlocs.
I mean, that was some temporary stuff.
I mean, they're still there. They
No,
exist.
no. Get him.
The only
get
reason-
him, Cable.
The only reason I know about them is X-Men Legends.
This is
I think
It was
they're
like the greatest thing ever.
No.
Sheesh.
This is like one of my favorite things in the VGM community.
Okay, sons.
What is she from?
This cover is literally like my
Nothing.
first exposure to this game, and it's half the reason I wanted to get it.
Oh, is that why you were saying OC's like?
Well, I mean, she has a distant relative who's in a game. But Sun's not necessarily from anything. This is not that Sun.
She's just a rejected Saiyan.
I mean, she's just Wukong.
Wait, you're supposed to do it. Oh, he has several levels.
Yeah,
And then only uses like 1 or 2.
he uses 1 meter. Or, yeah, 1 bar.
The meter's still up pretty quick, too.
Play fighters. You'll get me in pretty quick.
I very enjoy that. Oh, there's a progression thing. I'm just not looking at it. I want to play as different characters.
You're against Chris's favorite. So far. Why do you keep doing that?
What, just walking up?
Is it because that's all it lets you do with that?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
You just move around in a slower speed than the walking speed is, so they didn't have animations for it, so you just kind of... Scott does a... Cyclops does a weird thing.
Oh yeah, Levi wouldn't necessarily know Scott.
Yeah, like let's say Scott, you have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about.
Scott wasn't.
Oh.
Time flipped in.
Maybe if you delayed it a little more.
Okay.
Okay. Wait. How'd you do that super, not the boat?
For fun.
She has 2 super.
I know, but like...
You can DHC out of any super. Oh, DHC is delayed hyper combo. If you start doing a super and do another super.
I guess Levi wouldn't necessarily know.
Well, I'm just saying it for everybody.
Yeah.
I'm playing a fighting games.
I
I just
forget...
spent $90 on them.
I forget that I'm significantly more used to them than you.
It's because I also play Smash if I'm playing fighting games, and that's more or less considered a party game in a lot of regards. I really want to play Strider at some point, because I actually have that. Do good. Is that like your abbreviation for Marvel and Capcom? Marvel is and Capcom is good. Could you?
Ooh, trying to...
You're taking down Akuma even easier than Asura.
It's because Kuma has low health and everything.
Yeah.
Because he's a high power character.
I guess.
Usually.
He does. You can just do certain things. Like you can do Tatsumaki Sunkokyaku, the Shoryuken, which is just some bullshit.
I miss.
I mean, judging by what I know of his character, that's kind of like the whole point. Is for him to just have something stupid he can bring out.
No, it's like he's got some moves that have different utility than the other shows. Is this it?
Capcom is good.
Nowadays, I don't know if I would say that.
They're doing better. Monster Hunter World was pretty good. The Resident Evil remakes.
Yeah, Resident Evil remake. Devil May Cry 5, I've heard is pretty good.
I mean, I'll be honest. I don't think mechanically it's as good as 4.
Yeah.
4 was a good game mechanically. There was just nothing to do with what they had because they had like 2 levels. I don't remember any of
Yeah, I guess they're better now than they were a little bit ago, but...
They're not Konami. But at least we got another Contra game last year. You guys know about that?
Doing what, Contra Hardcore or whatever?
No, that's a Genesis game.
Yeah.
It's like Supreme Core or whatever.
Something like that. It's a twin-stick shooter that has like $100 online subscription to like even play most of the game.
Ew.
After already spending like $50 on it.
Ew.
Contra Panda Edition? I hope it's not called that. Actually, I kind of do.
No, that's without the DLC. Or whatever the...
So when you put an ally in reserve, do they gain health?
That red...
Gain their red health.
Yeah, the red health it starts...
Which is the most recent attack done to them.
Not necessarily.
Or the most recent batch of attacks.
Not necessarily. I'm not exactly sure how it works, but certain attacks will add more
More
or
fighting
less.
games use the 3-fighter tactic. It seems really like it has a lot of thought to it.
It's its own thing. I do prefer non-team fighters because team fighters get kind of wonky sometimes. You can start air dashing and it's just Not to mention, I don't want to have to learn 3 characters to main something. It's just, there's a time and place. The 3D fighter games are cool, but if they ever made a Street Fighter game, the 3-person
Stick
fighter,
her hand
I'd
in
be
your
upset.
mouth in an attempt to... What?
We didn't mess around with BB Hood that much.
I know, but what was that?
I mean, she
Calls out
pulls
the
out an
SWAT team.
Uzi.
Calls out the SWAT team.
Like, I'm not too surprised to see soldiers show up when she pulls out an Uzi.
She's got a MAC-10 in her basket.
She's got a lot.
Yikes. That's a happy.
Wait, where'd the puppy come from?
That's a dog.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, who is Icarus? Or Icarus?
Unconscious.
What's he from?
Darkstalkers.
Okay, yeah, makes sense.
That doesn't make sense. But what was that ending dance?
You got timed out.
Yeah, but why did he just like suddenly have like?
Ooh,
What,
I gotta fight
talons?
Abyss now.
What even is that picture?
It's Abyss. It's him.
Does he have horns coming out of his cheeks?
This is the best set of songs in the
Is
entire game,
Felicia
in my
in this?
opinion. Yeah. Look into this.
He has super armor on the wazoo, doesn't he?
I love Super.
Not when it's against you.
No! This is a regret.
What
I
is
hate,
this?
I hate Abyss so much.
That move is literally just, let us make the entire stage an obstacle.
Sure about that. You're gonna be.
He just uses naval laser.
You thought of My Hero, I thought of Marvel.
Well, Marvel makes more sense, probably. What? You did yours first!
Yeah, it's coming real fast.
Yeah. The person who uses it first doesn't necessarily win.
Yeah, you turned to slime. And what, second form? Time 1099. Oh.
Oh.
This is essence. What that? What is that laugh?
It's his life. It's Abyss's life.
Oh yeah, Mega Man's in this, isn't he?
Is it?
Perhaps. Yeah, he is.
Makes sense. Which Mega Man?
Classic.
Okay. Box art classic?
Okay, not that classic.
That was still like my favorite idea for a character. Well, and Barney. Barney was pretty good. There's like some obscure PS1 fighting game that like got the rights to make Barney a fighter. There's also some
don't
game
like
that has like an
this.
upright race car that like punches with his front
Oh,
tires.
yeah.
I forget that.
I think that was like a Daytona USA car.
Then there's like there's basically
Abyss.
then there's a character that's basically like the odd job of Tekken 3 if you can unlock him. It's like some little dinosaur guy.
Oh.
These are my manga.
Yeah. It's like a character from
The
another.
character sounds familiar.
Oh, wait, where's your team?
He killed them already.
Oh.
This is a 3-stage
Abyss,
fight.
Abyss is actually unnecessarily difficult.
Did he just...
Yeah.
Isn't that every final boss in a fighting game?
Not
Abyss
necessarily.
is a little more.
Even more than like.
I love that.
It's like,
Don't
Hey.
you want to read? But it sounds like so muddled. Anyway, I'm gonna choose the correct team for this.
Does it take you
Ah,
straight to
jeez,
that
I
fight?
can. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna pick good old dad and son.
Oh, their father said.
Yeah. Yeah. Cyclops' kid is dead.
Is there
okay.
anything in X-Men worth looking into?
Oh.
Because I know nothing about it except for the first movie.
Everything.
And
That-
Logan.
That definitely doesn't sound right.
It is. No, that's right.
Time travel?
That's the son from the future.
Okay.
He's the strongest telepath, and he got hit with he had this disease. You know why his arms fell? He had this disease called like techno something. I forget. The technophage, where it turns you into like metal, and like it's some kind of weird disease. It has a lot of stuff, and but he's like I said, a ridiculously strong psychic. So he's using his psychic powers to keep the disease at bay, but that makes it so he can only do mild like psychic actions. Otherwise it risks like him from like succumbing to the virus.
Is that why in some versions he's all metal?
Yeah. That's also why one of his win poses is his arm freaking the fuck out.
Oh, that makes sense. I was like asking, it just like looked like one of Venom's webs.
Generate. Okay, Cyclops is effectively just a super mutant body. You can generate a ridiculous. Oh, I missed.
There's much damage as I thought it would. Are you basically just using him to try to blast the first phase?
Seems that way.
You can't take another hit with him. You basically didn't have a physical health bar.
I guess I shouldn't be surprised that Cable will be from X-Men.
I know him because of Deadpool.
Considering his X-Men outfit?
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I didn't really notice the X's.
Is it bad that he reminds me of just like a really weird version of Vivian?
Oh my gosh.
You know what Vivian is?
Yeah.
Oh.
Mario.
It's literally a poster of her right next to you.
No!
Just next to Coops.
Yep.
He turned into a spring?
I hate the bubbles. This is going worse than this is going on super.
He's like, no, stay away.
No.
What do you do about that?
I dodge.
Yeah, but it like all just came up to you at once. Googie and Marvel. No, not Goog. Oh, it just damaged you.
That, honestly, I'm just thinking of.
Oof.
I'm just thinking
Maybe
of.
Chris should try. That would not change our odds at all.
No, actually, it would. For the worse.
Or it would not benefit our odds.
Yeah, that's better.
I'm going to do it to him.
Do either of you have any interest in there being rumble on the controller for fighting games?
I don't care that much.
I mean, it's...
Because I realize that you can get like for $8 to $10, you can get a rumble pack for Dreamcast controllers.
Rumble's not even really a thing. I mean, it's like, it's there, but like...
I'm debating if I want to get it for other games. Like, I feel like it'd be a cool thing for like when I play Resident Evil. Or might be fun for like Power Stone or something.
Power Stone is always a good choice.
But the only reason I have one for the N64 is because I just had it already. Like, when it was given to me. So is he toned down or balanced in later releases of
Abyss?
Nope. This isn't in anything.
Yeah, this is the... Like, MVC2 is the only game he's in as far as I'm
No, but I mean like the later releases of this game.
Why would they do that?
I don't know.
Yeah, there's no real reason to.
I mean, this game also...
He just seems to be so much harder than even like the most recent fight before.
Yeah, he's the boss. He's the final boss, of course. The actual...
I've had harder final bosses. You like this animation? This way.
If you want a crazy...
You're gonna love this.
You know what's probably still the craziest final boss I've seen? And if Dave's still in chat, he can attest to it. Bayonetta 1. That's gotta be like the craziest final boss you've ever get. Maybe not difficulty, but scale. I don't think you can top that.
God.
Kind of. I don't know if that's the exact term. But,
I'm just taking a guess, to be honest. Because of the context I know from this.
From what I can remember, you're banished to Pluto. And so then you have a full view of the solar system and have to individually jump past and like blast off of every planet on your way to the sun where you explode the sun to weaken them, and then they like come, or then like it looks like you finished the fight, and then it does a fake out credits scene. But it's even like 2 or 3 times as long as like Kid Aggressive Risings, so you really think it faked it out, and then it turns out that the character becomes like the size of a universe or something, and then you are also scaled up that size, and so you have to fight each other by using galaxies as weapons.
Sorry, I'm thinking of
The one
certain...
anime. Well, it's not like fighting on galaxies or fighting at the scale of galaxies. Like, they are, like, this size galaxies are like this, and they're using them as, like, ninja stars and stuff.
Yeah, Gurren Lagann did that.
They literally throw...
What game is this?
Bayonetta 1.
Yeah, they took that from Gurren Lagann.
Like
2007?
Yeah, Gurren Lagann was 2006.
Gurren Lagann, they are throwing them at each other. Like
Oh yeah, Wolverine doesn't work in this game.
Why?
He does not function. They made mistakes.
how so?
He does not have any combos. They forget.
Oh!
Huh.
Wolverine does not function in this game. It's kind of unfortunate.
How do you have a fighting game character with no combos?
I mean, first fighting games.
Basically everything, even everything before Street Fighter 2.
Yeah, I suppose.
Well, then there's Samurai Showdown.
In Street Fighter 2, wasn't it like kind of an afterthought that the developers were aware of, but they're like, we'll see what people do with it.
No, they didn't. They didn't really know about it.
Actually, come to think of it, I guess Samurai Showdown does sort of have combos, but they're like they're like a couple of those most of the time. God, isn't it one of those series that's known for not really having combos?
Yeah.
So we're just going back and forth shooting projectiles at each other.
Basically.
Yeah, it worked.
Yes.
I'm gonna stay out of his fire, his flamethrower range, and shoot tokens.
Okay.
Because this guy's like such a minuscule little range. Plus, if he does his bubble thing, it happens right where he is, right?
Well, it's like the whole screen.
Not for sure that.
Alright. No! Two can play that game. Lays on. Oh wait, I forgot how to press more buttons.
Oh yeah, that's a thing in some fighting games.
There's a thing in this one. 100%. Let's go.
There we go.
I always forget that there's a thing in fighting games. Not all of them, but...
Fighting games are weird.
Alright, come catch this short you can.
Hi, Matt.
Ah, what's up? What's up, Abyss? Come over here! Come visit me, Abyss. It's your uncle.
No, not again. Not the uncle. Not Uncle Ezra.
Visit.
What was the original context of the visit your uncle?
Oh, I was playing Donkey Kong. It's also just a thing you say.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? Get back over here.
No.
Running.
Harrison, you
Get back
can't
over
use a
here.
joke.
You're gonna take a brisk jog over there.
Harrison's gonna take us for a ride.
No.
Wait, do you have your driver's license yet?
We're gonna be the ones taking you for a ride.
Well,
No,
he's still
hey,
been 16
hey.
for a while now. He could have his license.
Yeah.
Well, see, he can take us for a ride.
We can also take him for a ride.
Harrison, want to meet up at MomoCon?
Hyper.
It's in May. It's kind of near you.
I guess when you mentioned full body metal, I was just thinking
No!
of Colossus earlier.
Just ask
Colossus
your
isn't
parents or
the
something.
Kidding me? Kidding me?
got this. You just gotta kill him. It's as simple as that. Which is why I'm not playing.
Also, seeing the bubbles. Every time I see bubbles, I just think of Gunstar Heroes.
Yes!
I see bubbles and go, oh god, not that boss in Gunstar Heroes.
What's wrong?
I'm just happy you did it.
You did it.
That required too much patience. I'm not used to waiting that much.
For playing Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Your name will be inscribed in the pages of fighting history.
Will they?
Whoa.
Oh yeah, there's a canonical story.
Why is it just shaking?
It's because exploding. They killed Ruby Heart and Moose with the help of Marvel superheroes, and also the Capcom characters to retrieve the Heart of Abyss before he destroyed the world.
Ah.
There's a canonical storyline for this for some reason. Oh yeah, you get your wish granted by that, but she realized that she didn't need it because she made new friends along the way. She's the main character of this game.
Is she exclusive to this game?
Yep.
Ah. That explains why we couldn't figure out where she was from.
Yeah. That is why.
Is that young Guile?
This is regular guy, I guess.
Oh, he's-
The art style's kind
That's
of...
Bengus Guile.
Bengus.
Trombon's
Bengus
cool.
is the artist.
Oh.
Isn't Trombon like only in like her own standalone
No,
game?
she's in Legends. She's in the Mega Man Legends series.
Okay.
Ultron.
But she got like a standalone on PS1, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
But it's really expensive. Huh? Okay. Wait, what?
Like
Yeah,
the-
I was gonna
the-
say, like, why? How could you be thinking of Con Bravo, but not Momocon? Momocon would probably be like a 3-hour drive for you tops.
Oh yeah, her and Cable are the main characters. I think.
Yes. Like, it's just like, jazz credits. Oh. There it
That's
is.
me and start this over.
Oh, I was like, it just ends.
Thank you for playing.
Thank you for playing presented by Capcom. Game over? Normally that's not a good thing.
That's always a good thing.
Yeah. You lost. Easy.
Leave him in there.
Easy game over.
Ooh,
That's enough for a character.
there's some hefty points right there.
Right. Also, what me and Chris have noticed is if you just keep entering and leaving the shop, it gives you different options.
Yep. For some weird reason.
Nice.
Yeah. Which means that if you like want something, you kind of just have to get it then instead of just going back and forth forever hoping to see it again. Super Factor.
Start.
It's what, is it Xbox or Nintendo style orientation?
It's Xbox.
Okay.
Yes!
Who's Captain Commando?
Best!
Hold on. Thanos?
Thanos! Yeah! We could have gotten him.
Thanos is garbage.
Really? I thought he was supposed to be like the all-powerful.
Not,
He's not good.
not if he doesn't
New
have...
We
stage.
gotta get a new stage. Thanos is amateur.
Wait, is there even a stage select in this game?
Nope. Gotta get a new stage though.
You can't...
I mean, all the stages are going to be the same as far as... All the stages are the same size, right?
Go back in.
I'm pretty sure functionally, yeah, they are the same.
It's from the movie.
He's from what?
Yes, that game.
He looks like he's a character from Rage 2.
Strider, here he is. Strider, here he is.
What did you do, Chris?
I'm basically trying to lay down in the chair in a way that is not designed to lay down in.
It's a recliner. What do you
No,
mean you're
I'm
not
saying
supposed to...
I'm saying in the way it's not designed to be laid in.
Oh. I don't know, it still looks like you're upright.
Sure about that.
Ultimate move, Falcon Corridor.
There's a nighttime version of the stages?
Oh, yeah.
That's neat. He just seems to be moving faster than a lot of other characters he played.
He's also really good.
I still stand by my last thing. It looks like a character ejected from Rage 2.
He's from, I forget what the name of his game is, but it's a pretty decent like Capcom.
Captain Commando? It sounds very familiar. Is it like a standalone or another fighting game?
It's not a fighting game.
Could be a game that's just called Captain Commando?
It's entirely
Because that's
possible.
what from memory.
He's just letting me do
seems
it.
like that.
I mean, it's an AI.
No, you killed Gilly!
Yeah, I mean they don't. Like, sometimes they don't want to do that.
Yeah, and other times they just kind of go, yeah, I don't know what to do. Oh yeah, it's kind of weird that not every character has a level 3.
Ghoulies. That's the weird thing. If you actually look at Guile's name, Gilly actually is kind of a way you could pronounce it
Yeah.
with its original spell.
Like relay.
I think that's probably what it is. Sam pointed it out to me, and I just kept laughing because it was. I couldn't really prove him wrong, but like we both knew he was completely wrong. It's kind of like the Ryu thing, but I don't really hear Ryu anymore.
I mean,
been a while.
Ryu's wrong. It's just like Ryu's just outright wrong.
Yeah, I've like never really heard anyone say that in a while.
It's
But
'cause-
I did used to hear Ryu.
Ryu's just like it's just a mispronunciation of the Japanese.
I'm still really excited because I didn't even like realize I had what is it?
I don't know
Strider until recently.
The first one?
Yeah,
The first one's not very good.
I really want to get the second one, but
Money?
it costs about as much as this game.
The PS2 one, right?
It's on PS1 actually.
Oh, okay. I just played it on PS2.
That makes sense. But it is not an easy game to get a hold of. Like I've never actually seen it in person, and I've probably seen this game in person 4 or 5 times already.
You know what you do? There's games you can't find.
We do.
It's not really say.
Oh no, not pirating.
It's a terrible idea.
Sometimes it's the only way to play certain games.
But it's
That's
a
how you
terrible
gotta play
idea.
Club Penguin.
Original Club Penguin.
Pre-Disney Club Penguin.
You can become Giga Geef all you want.
Yeah,
You
when I
got the
first
power
saw
of
that, I'm
jazz
like,
on your side.
since when does he turn blue? And breathe fire?
Since he thought it was a good idea.
Because it's just like, wait, what? I just thought he was a big man with big muscles, not blue,
Yes.
and fire breathing. When did that happen?
Yes.
Falcon Corridor.
That could
Falcon Corridor. Falcon Corridor.
How many times do you get to use this?
as many times as he has metered.
He has meter.
Falcon Corridor. No?
Okay. Like, the first half of that attack didn't seem like it did much.
Because it didn't.
He's just...
Where do I want to
He's
slap?
doing like one of his ring fit exercises.
No, I just look. I was just thinking like, where do I want to slam him?
I want to take him for a ride, but I haven't decided where yet.
That seems like a kind of
Yes, this is an expensive game.
Laser.
Technically, it's more like 87, but
What's going on over here?
it's a very expensive game.
People don't like it. If you don't really look, people don't seem to realize how expensive old games can get.
Yeah, it's probably like $10-15 cheaper on PS2 and Xbox, but I don't really know anyone who wants to play the Xbox version.
I played the Xbox version. I liked it more than this one.
Oh, really?
I like Xbox ones.
Well, I mean, it is the Dreamcast controller, Chris.
I feel like for stuff
So
designed,
it's still...
I feel like for stuff designed around it, it's probably not that bad.
My big problem isn't like the front of the controller, it's the back. Which, I mean, isn't really the primary part, but it's also where you have 8 fingers as opposed to 2 thumbs on the front. It just has like these really thin grooves. And it just doesn't feel like you can like hold the controller in your palm really at all. But it also isn't quite like a fingertip controller like SNES or Genesis. I hadn't actually played it before. I just wanted to try it out because since I know the owner of the game store I got it from, I can literally return it at full price, like, I don't know, something like that, like 2 months or something. Normally he makes it like 2 weeks. I made up for it by getting really good deals on a bunch of other games. And this is actually still a good deal for this game. This game's normally about 120.
The highly sought after old games, especially if they got limited runs, dear God, they will be expensive.
Yeah. There's expensive games. Wait, are you still doing arcade mode?
Yep. If anybody wants to play, let me know, but I'm just getting characters. This is the most
I'm-
efficient way to get characters.
I'm having just as much fun watching because there's just crazy things in this game. So is this a new stage you got?
Don't know. I think in arcade mode it just does whatever.
Oh, it's got the pirate ship in the background.
Go! Hyper Viper Beam's got nothing on robot animals.
Or what was the other one that we liked, Chris? Lunchbox or something? Lunch Rush?
Oh, with the serve bots?
It was great.
I mean, I kind of liked POW.
KO!
Yeah, I kind of liked POW, where you literally turn them into a fruit and eat them.
I mean, that is special. That's the healthy version of Boo.
Of what?
Boo.
Ooh.
I don't know.
Oh.
It's fruit instead of chocolate.
And
Still a lot of sugar, but
well, also it's the size of you instead of handheld.
I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to get up from this couch, because I'm literally sitting on like 15 pillows.
Why?
Because they were here.
Oh, you can air dash in this game.
Not every character can.
Oh.
I don't think BB Hood can.
Is that like a button combo, or is it just like hitting
Just dash.
double tapping right?
Yeah, just literally dash in the air.
There's Chris's favorite.
Well, when I first saw it, I'm just like, wait, what? Like, I feel like this game has more ridiculous...
Take a blast! I'll take a blast!
I feel like this game has more ridiculous looking supers than Marvel 3.
Yes.
Because most of them in Marvel 3...
She's from... Where's she from? Final Fight? No.
Is that still Street Fighter?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh. What's he from? Is that a Kuma from Asura's Wrath?
You wouldn't be entirely wrong.
Yeah, but also... Well, technically I would be... By using the term from, it'd be more like...
Ooh, she's sunburnt!
Because Asura's Wrath came out like a decade after this.
Oh, yeah.
Quite a bit more ago than that, probably. This was probably like 1999 or 99 or 2000. And Asura's Wrath's 2011.
I forgot Sakura's actually kind of good in this game. She's currently in sunburn.
Well, the copyright 2000.
thing about Sunburnt Akuma is that she's like evil Ryu and Akuma mixed together.
The thing is, Chris, there's 3 separate releases of this game.
Well, it has to be 2000 or earlier.
Yeah. Alexa, when did Marvel vs. Capcom 2 New Age of Heroes come out?
Marvel vs. Capcom 2 was released on June 29, 2000 and it is available on Dreamcast, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, Xbox 360.
Oh, it was on the site, John.
You can't buy it anymore. It's digital only. They stopped distribution.
Okay.
It was the best version though. I love that thing. It's the video that it's the platform that the legendary
Well, you tried to
do
do
an
an Strider
infinite.
in that image.
Huh?
He's just like flexing his arms, just completely blocking Strider.
It's the legendary what's it called? The legendary video. The one when I do an infinite. It's a legendary video. It's the best video ever. Ooh, it's a tutorial on how to do an infinite with Iron Man, and it's the best video ever.
Is it as crazy as the Ice Climbers Infinite?
That's just...
It's just stupid.
Yeah.
It still makes people scream in tournaments, though.
I wonder why. Like,
Because it's just agony.
well, yeah, because like once it happens, you're literally just sitting there waiting for them to either mess up or kill you. Like your options are hope and pray your mashing gets you out in a way that they
You're wobbling?
yeah.
You yelled. You're not yelling because it's agony. You yell to throw the person out.
Well, I guess there's that. Yeah.
I'm sorry. Did you just advancing guard and then roll through the?
You just go to grade 8?
Did you just do that because you're just like,
I was trying to time. I
You
forgot
talk
how
to
to
us?
I forgot how to time this game.
Might be in the manual. That's by Chris.
well, it's in.
Whoa! It's Chloe! It's
Oh.
Chloe.
Why?
Chloe. Did you bring snacks? Okay. That didn't really mean anything. I'm just Twitch chat.
Could bring their own snacks. Not really to us, but
So, where is the plot to this game really explained other than the credits?
fighting.
You know the answer to that.
Fighting game plots.
You know the answer to that.
Dirt cheese balls.
No. No.
He just grabs a meteor from Earth. A meteor from orbit.
I guess I'm used to Gamma Crush because it's in Marvel 3. Like any character that's in Marvel 3 and in this basically has this everything they had from here.
Yeah, digital stores on those. Digital stores on the 7th gen are really inconsistent.
Well-
with still being around today.
Well, these ones in particular, like
Yeah.
like specifically anything with Marvel.
Especially the Wii. It's really hard to get digital stuff there.
Well, that's not fair.
Yeah.
But like specifically Marvel, they've had some licensing issues.
Yeah, that's the main thing with them, it's licensing. Because, like, the Deadpool game got sold at, like, 3 different occasions, and all of them were, like, 1 or 2 year periods, and then you have to take it off shelves again.
We're gonna go to the dead anyway.
I know.
Oh, is this a song where he goes, yeah?
Don't punch Rogue, I hear touching you is bad.
She can get punched.
She's fully
It's
clothed.
when she grabs people.
I thought it was just touching people.
And it's like it's not a you can punch her. I'll tell you that much. She's not invincible.
He's got a little bit of pain.
She's good in this game.
I don't know if that's the right takeaway.
Touching is good.
Touching is infinite. So
Is that Iceman?
Wait,
it is.
I didn't expect him to not be
There's also
fully
a
ice.
Cyclops.
He de-ices in his I'm out of here animation.
I see. It's one of those things where it's like, wait, in most other situations he doesn't do that.
I mean, there was a game on the DS that is literally called, like, Just Touch.
And Psylocke's here?
Who's Psylocke, though?
One of the coolest X-Men.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't.
She's a psychic ninja.
What?
Telekinetic.
Isn't she?
That reminds me, I actually have a Psychic Ninja game in Beyond. I got it on the winter sale.
Doesn't she spend a lot of her time in the, what is it?
Hyperbolic
It's a
Time
place
Chamber?
that only telepaths can go.
I kind of forgot.
The fifth dimension.
It's been going so well.
In a way, you wouldn't be entirely wrong.
Keeps hitting me with Arctic attack.
Wow, okay. That is weird. The taunt command. Light kick and start simultaneously. That is a weird button combination.
I want a rematch.
No! Don't die. Unless you want to.
I want a rematch. Bring my boy a mango out.
So, as far as I can tell, I should be getting the other DS games tomorrow or the day after.
Okay. Do it.
And the cases in that same time, because I had to order more cases anyway.
Do it,
The
Wheelie.
only extra CD case I have is the original when Parasite Eve came in, and there's a reason I don't use that one.
Wait, where's Cyclops again? Oh, Cyclops was supposed to be. He was supposed to be.
Oh, they don't do copies.
They try not to do names. They just have backup teams.
What if you have literally the entire design? I mean, then it's just a different team.
Did you just knock it out of that with just a tiny little laser?
Yeah. The startup's just rolling with the startup. Good.
Yeah, kill him.
Like, half the stuff I know about X-Men is honestly from X-Men Legends.
Isn't that the isometric dungeon crawler almost?
Well, do you know anything?
Baby's first Diablo.
Not entirely wrong, I guess. Do you know anything about Ultimate Alliance?
Radish.
Okay, that's what I was thinking of probably then. I do know Ultimate Alliance.
I mean,
know
it's
that people do
basically
not
the
like
same
the third one that
gameplay.
much.
That one's alright.
I mean, I guess people just have higher expectations for it.
Yeah, it's basically the same gameplay, but with X-Men characters.
Okay, yeah, so I think I might have seen a little bit of it. Because I've certainly seen the boxes that go to the game stores.
Fuck.
I have very limited knowledge about X-Men Legends 2.
Oh,
Get in! Get back in there! Get in! Get in!
they're already dead!
No, Psylocke's not.
Yeah, but the one he wanted was.
Good.
Okay. You just like jump in and like already start doing flips in the air.
Tech throws.
I believe so.
Because it sure as heck looked like it.
How do you do throws in this?
Forward heavy punch when you near them. So it's the all throw.
You can also do it backwards.
I'm still not sure why they thought this was a good idea for the left side of the screen in this stage.
What? The crown?
Yes.
Why?
It's just so weird.
This game is weird.
I'm legitimately impressed I could do Sonic Hurricane in this game on this controller.
Dreamcast controller's weird.
Because the input is holding back.
Yeah.
And then forward, back, forward.
Oh, yeah. Did you see the Dreamcast controller I was talking about Retro Fighters making?
No.
Well, you
So
see that
basically-
controller there?
Basically, the company that made this is making more or less the same thing, but Dreamcast. It's going to have a slightly updated D-pad and analog stick, though.
Gross. Just a little. For fighting games, at least.
I know, the D-pad isn't really as good for fighting games, but honestly, the analog stick wouldn't be that bad by analog stick standards for it. The main thing would just be, like, the controller's far more comfortable for most games. Oh, whoa, you got neon blue Venom?
It's regular Venom.
What? I thought he was normally, like, black or dark gray.
He's messing with you.
No, this is normal Venom. This is Venom's default color.
Oh, yeah, it is.
In the comics, he's kind of bluish.
But not that blue.
No, he's that blue.
It's Captain America blue.
Yeah, he's that blue. No, Captain America blue is much brighter. It's the
Apparently, Chloe is familiar with Cyclops.
Psylocke?
Psylocke?
Is it Psylocke? The Cyclops
Bomb Pop Blue?
made me think of fucking Safari. What? Okay.
What's Bomb Pop? Isn't that like a... It sounds familiar. Why can't I think... Why do I want to say it's like a lollipop or something?
Unless it's like
Sonic. Sonic.
Oh my god.
Sonic Boom. Sonic Boom. Sonic Boom. Sonic Boom. Sonic Boom.
Sonic Boom!
Sonic.
I don't really
This is the
really
power
like-
of America. Come on, just bring out Captain America. Guile versus Captain America. Who's more American?
Captain America. Guile doesn't have enough health for this.
I mean, I would say Captain America, but
Oh no.
also different, probably different time periods.
Charging Star beats that? Get in!
Go!
It doesn't count.
Ah. I'm sure there's fan art of a lot of these characters. I saw one particular piece of fan art and it made me not really want to look up fan art ever again. That was Buff Yoshi. Which, if Harrison's still here, he knows that just as well as me and Chris do. That was from our first Tekken 2 stream. Immediately a cry emoji. About sums it up.
The AI is getting much smarter now. I don't like this.
It's learning.
It's learning community.
He's just zoning me out.
Oh, wow. Wait. I'm confused.
What?
If he's in arcade mode, why does it say press start button above the second?
Because
know
one or
when
two can
arcades
join
work?
at any time.
In arcade?
Yeah. It's arcade.
Yeah.
You know you're in an arcade and somebody's playing a game and you walk up, you put a coin in, you get to start.
And then it'll be like, there's a new challenger ready to fight.
Okay. I was like...
That's where the whole new challenger
Well, I
name
thought because
comes
he was
from.
like literally going through stages.
Alright.
It's still weird to think how unfamiliar you are with this.
With this game.
Not just this game, fighting games as a genre.
I really haven't played them much. They're really fun to watch. I just haven't had as much exposure to actually playing them. Which is why I'm trying to get some of them to actually start playing.
Third Strike's really. Do you have Third Strike?
I will tomorrow or the day after. That one was a Dreamcast exclusive, wasn't it?
I mean the Dreamcast.
I mean, not anymore.
I mean, at the time it was, because, you know, this is the only thing that could, like, somewhat handle arcade games.
What else did come out on there?
Nothing at the time, really.
Well, I mean nowadays.
Oh, so it's
not like-
basically everything.
Yeah.
It's on PS4. It's on Xbox One. It's on the Switch. It's on PS3 is the online edition. Xbox 360 is online edition. It's on the original Xbox. It's on the PS2. It has several PC releases. There's several unofficial PC releases as far as name goes. There's
But the only physical one?
Strike.
Dreamcast was the only physical one?
No, they have physical PS2 versions. They have physical Xbox 360 versions.
When I was looking them up, I couldn't find it on PS2.
This is what happens when you have a very
It's
popular...
the anniversary edition. It also comes with Alpha. They group these things together.
Yes.
You know,
I'm not used to Ryu looking like that.
It's Alpha. It's Ryu from Street Fighter Alpha way younger.
I love how the character select screen is actually just like a 4 or 5 second loop.
I also like it.
But it
I
works.
like how they have various remixes of it for Street Fighter 3.
Immediately got
I was like, I
the
don't know.
I'm... Like, every time I see her, I'm genuinely confused by BB Hood.
Vampire.
Oh!
Vampire hunter.
Really?
Why wouldn't she be a werewolf hunter? Or a wolf hunter, I guess. Little Red Riding Hood is it a wolf or a werewolf?
It's a wolf.
It's just a wolf back.
Although, honestly, it's effectively a werewolf.
Rapper name. BB Hood. Show us all those condoms. I thought you said Wolverine didn't have combos.
I'm not playing it.
Well, I know, but that doesn't mean that the statement doesn't work. He can show us combos.
He doesn't have effective ones. Sort of.
Well, just like standing there with herbs.
Yeah. I'm assuming it's a healing assist.
Well, that's sent him flying.
So I can't do destroying into
Flaming zombie. Got it.
Huh. I thought flaming zombies weren't really a thing until the remake.
No?
What were they like what were the new zombies called again? Like crimson zombies or something? They're like ones that like you just changed out like a third of the zombies in the game where like unless you specifically burn their body they will respawn as soon as you leave the room. So what even is like the story of Dr. Doom? Because I always thought he was just like some metal guy, but it turns out he's probably like he's just like some kind of evil dictator.
He's a metal wizard who decided to create his own country. Gain diplomatic immunity. But he's not necessarily evil. Oh god.
I forget the name of the country.
Liberia.
Oh,
He
yes,
took over the
Liberia.
world or something.
There's no Liberia. Whoa, what? I didn't expect him to turn around.
Oh! Oh!
Oh!
Yeah, you are.
Yeah,
That's true.
Where's Red Hood just like looking through a bunch of papers? I gotta take notes and I gotta enter
No,
this.
that's BB Hood,
I gotta
not
put this. I gotta put this in today's diary entry.
I'm getting cheese.
Defeated Dr. Doom.
I'm gonna bring the boys back, I guess.
Yeah. That's what I heard. Dr. Doom just seems cooler in the comics than like anywhere else.
A lot of characters.
He's not.
I mean,
I mean, he's only ever been in like one movie, and it wasn't a good movie.
Oh, 2 Captain Americas. Two? It was probably like some animated show.
Oh, he was in both of the Fantastic Fours? See, I didn't remember. That's all.
Wasn't there 3 Fantastic Four
No,
movies?
there's only 2. There's only two of those
Fantastic Four, Silver
monstrosities.
Surfer, and then a reboot.
Okay.
Oh, I guess they're technically worth it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I just kind of pretend those don't exist.
I haven't seen any of them.
I don't think I saw...
Oh yeah, Ezra. Me and Chris finally saw the Broly movie. The new Super Broly movie.
Yeah, not Fantastic Four.
Sorry.
I just really had the desire to watch the Super Broly movie.
It was kind of weird though because like
Everything.
it was very apparent what parts of the movie had more budget than others.
Yeah.
And there was parts that looked worse than the show, and then there's parts that look like they threw like $100,000.
Are you talking about the CG parts?
Sort of.
Because I don't know what you're talking about otherwise.
Well, those parts are just the animations, just like far
Like
more
the
detailed.
characters look much simplified compared to other parts of the movie.
Yeah.
What?
Like when they visit Piccolo.
Yeah.
That
Around
part looked really bad.
So I think that's probably art style. The part wasn't like didn't have a bad budget.
Yeah.
It's a movie. They have a consistent budget.
I sort of thought it was the same guy. I'm voting for American Made. Oh, no. No, he's not there anymore. There's a good shield.
I mean, it's made out of vibranium.
Yes.
Strongest material on Earth. Wait,
Isn't it the same thing Wolverine's? No,
no.
adamantium.
Adamantium is Wolverine's.
So, which one's better?
It's weird. Well, like,
'Cause they're
One is
both
lethal.
they're
One,
both
when
considered
you
the
throw
best.
it at one person, when you throw it at somebody in a shield form, it decapitates them.
well, the other can slice their head off too. So.
I'm talking about that
So is vibranium aren't vibranium and adamantium more or less considered equivalents to each other, just different alternative takes on it?
The whole strength behind vibranium is it
shock
nullifies
absorption.
Yeah.
It also, like I said, when Captain America hits somebody in the head with it, throwing it at full speed, it doesn't decapitate them. Because it bounces off. It'll hurt, but like it's not like going to kill them.
It's very much a shield material.
It'd be very difficult for Wolverine to stab people with vibranium claws. I'll tell you that much.
Could they just bounce off him?
I mean, how would you bind them to his bones?
Yeah.
I mean, that's still something you can
I mean, to be fair, I don't. In the
Fucking
more
abyss.
common depiction, it's not even binding to his bones. It's just a full-out replacement, isn't it?
No, it binds to
No,
his bones.
it's always. I'm pretty sure it's
It's al-
always been bound to.
I can't think of a different of an incarnation of him that doesn't either have bone claws or they've unbound it.
Because like that'd literally be changing his entire backstory.
I think there was a time where he didn't
I
have
thought like the
claws.
surgery that they put him through was like swapping out his skeleton for another.
No, it's literally melting the metal and putting it on his bones.
Okay.
Because the whole thing was, once it solidifies, it's not moving.
And yeah, his joints work. That works. You just call him Soldier?
He's a thumbs up soldier.
The thing about joints is like the bones themselves
Does
are
Captain America have... Okay.
the bones themselves technically aren't moving. Well, like they aren't moving in a way that would prevent them from, because it's there's like a gap between the bones. Really. At least I'm pretty sure. Uh-oh.
Nope, just doesn't seem that easy. Might want to swap if you want to keep America alive.
Who needs America?
Too. Oh, you need a shield, please.
Sure about
Are you still had a big rip bar?
You pointed it out, and I didn't feel like listening to you. I'm gonna be real honest with you.
But it made sense. You wanted to.
I don't like when people point things out that I was gonna do anyway. So it's a dumb thing, I'll admit.
Oh. I still can't shake the feeling of the ooze, like
See,
the
I don't like
classic
face he makes.
Genesis game.
Yeah, because it's this guy is the face he was making.
Oh yeah, Chris and Ezra, have you voted in the poll yet
I don't even know what the poll's for.
for the 3 episode ones?
Honestly, no.
Because Friday I'm giving Harrison a new project. And it's whatever has the most votes. Or Ezra, I don't know why you vote for anything other than Hitman, because that's the one you're actually in. Actually, no, you're in Man of Medan too.
Yes. Well,
But you're not in Crazy Taxi. It's funny though, because the views versus the poll results are the complete opposite of each other. Because Man of Medan has like double the views of anything else, and has
Whoa.
1 vote in the poll.
whoa.
Let's go, Hyper Viper B.
Excuse
How
me.
did that do so
What?
much?
See my cable's good?
Was
Oh,
that like,
yeah.
was
I
that
gotta
hitting
make you a
multiple
thumbnail,
times
Harrison.
for the entire beam? Because that's what it looks like.
That just did good.
And I still might die.
No, you got this. You just gotta hit him like once with anything.
Yeah, and he basically has.
Yeah, he can come up and then come down without having a hurt box. That's a thing he can just do.
Oh.
So
Yeah, there's his hand. Last time I saw that, I didn't see the hand at the end. I just saw the arm, and I was really confused about what it was.
How the heck does it just become that big?
Magic.
the point is that he was using some of his psychic powers to fight you.
Yeah, be telepathic.
Calm. Yay.
1990. Probably buy another character.
Definitely. Oh, it's a Capcom.
Who we buying? Is Thanos the most expensive we've seen so far?
Thanos barely functions as a character, so I'm gonna tell you right
Of
now.
course he does. Hey, roll.
Roll Cam. We can't get Ken. Captain Commando color. That could be good. And Bison. Mega Man, yeah.
Oh, wait, I'm dumb. Should've got Mega Man.
Just hope he shows up again.
Omega Red! And he's cheap!
Yeah, but Mega Man.
Okay.
I'm tempted to try.
Come on, Mega Man. Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, you could still get.
Got my boy Charlie?
Yeah.
I forgot he was in this game.
You could still get Mega Man. Wait, he was cheaper that time. He was like 900 something, and then he dropped to 800.
Maybe we'll be able to
Storm isn't that expensive.
get somebody else. Get Wolverine
Not
again.
quite.
No, it's still not worth it. We don't need
Wait, character new.
We don't need him.
So how come sometimes when you join they're just different prices?
Don't know.
Oh. Really?
Gotta get
Using
Shuma
this
Garoth. Gotta get Shuma Garoth.
Who's that?
It's Shuma Garoth.
Yeah,
Who is it?
He's I think he's like a dimension. Huh?
I'd be willing to go in for an arcade mode run.
Did you just say what I think you said?
He is a dimension.
A character is a dimension.
Yes.
Is?
Top right.
Shuma Garoth is,
I mean-
is a dimension.
Also, if you want Mega Man, he's up there.
As well as an eyeball monster.
So he's Mike Wazowski, but more powerful.
Oh, I think I know what that is. God.
Mega Man. He looks so cute. So what does that one look like? The top right? Oh! He looks kind of like Metroid Prime.
What?
It's from Metroid Prime.
He just looks like Metroid Prime. That's a
Like
statement.
Metroid-
That's a statement that got me. Omega Red's my guy. I like Omega Red.
Metroid Prime is kind of a weird thing because it's the name of the game, but it is also the name of the final boss.
Just normal. Right?
I go
It's-
Turbo.
It's the pacing.
Ooh, Kingdom Hearts 3 Remind DLC. I gotta tell you, if anybody's watching is like, man, I like Kingdom Hearts. The Remind DLC,
Does Logan have a cigarette?
pretty solid. Gotta say. I'm
Wait, do I
enjoying it.
have Kingdom Hearts 3?
No. Anyway,
Oh, I do.
you bought it?
Yeah.
Why'd you buy Kingdom Hearts 3?
I think it was $10 at Best Buy.
But yeah, the Remind DLC is pretty good. It also, Sora's just better now. Sora's just, they buffed
Yeah.
him.
I also got Devil May Cry 5 for $15. Best Buy had some pretty good Black Friday stuff. They basically just like looked at GameStops and they're like, $5 cheaper on everything GameStop has as a sale.
Now is the best time to play Kingdom Hearts 3 because they
What
just...
if I want to play Kingdom Hearts 2?
Let me finish my sentence. I get your point. I understand. Sora's still better in Kingdom Hearts 2. Well, actually, I don't know. He might be better in Kingdom Hearts 3 now. They buffed him.
Oh, they patched it to fix the game up?
Yeah, they patched Sora. It was made by Kingdom Hearts 3. All the Kingdom Hearts games that people say aren't necessarily good are made by the B team, aka Osaka team.
Exactly, Harrison.
Yeah.
What was that?
That was Wolverine clinking his claws.
What, he's just sharpening them as this monster
There's
hunter?
another Wolverine. When he does that, it doesn't make a chain noise because it's Bone Claw Wolverine. That's a separate.
Why have
character.
I done this?
That's a separate character. Yeah, dude.
Woohoo! Pillows! Oh no. Oh, you're redneck.
Clearly, I'm a lot slower in terms of killing them.
Oh, no. You're doing great. You just gotta kill them. It's as easy as that.
Oh, so that's the anti-air one for...
Oh, that's Bone Claw.
Is that? I was about to say.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
Bone Claw normally looks different. Like you actually see more of the bone texture. This one just kind of has the color.
They're also longer.
Yeah.
Yep.
Why would they be longer?
Wait, why am I not...
I can't. That's just how they differentiate.
No, that's not what I
That
was.
was. No, I was answering Levi's question. I don't know what you said. I wasn't listening.
No.
Did you just hit him with an onomatopoeia?
Oh, you didn't even... You don't even know the best of it.
Well, that sounds like this game. Something happens. It's amazing. It gets better.
Oh, I should
You
probably
barely
there's a
won.
medium punch.
What?
Yeah.
Does it
I
consider
forgot to
having-
tell you that. You can only medium punch after it's light punch.
Oh, okay.
It's technically medium punch.
Ezra, when it
Yes.
says, when like it times out, does it consider lives to be more valuable, or does it just look at total hit
Life
points?
bar.
Okay.
It considers character alive, and then it considers
Okay.
Oh, really?
life afterwards. I
So
believe
even if you have like two,
Huh.
even if you have like 3 almost dead characters and they have 2 full health bar characters, then you will still win.
Yeah, because it's like, why didn't you just beat them?
Okay. Pirate Lady's exclusive to this game, and Ezra can tell you 5 times as much as I can.
Wait,
She's not important. Weirdly enough.
I
She's important in this game in the sense that she drives the plot, but when there's no plot, when there's no visible plot, she's just for this game. That's it. It's just that. She's just a cool Marvel 2 character.
Really?
Yes, really.
I do kind of like crossover exclusive characters. They're kind of fun. Just let the dev team make some stuff. Because Abyss is really cool. I like how creepy Abyss is. Like, sometimes he just eats
He's
you.
very intimidating. He almost looks like, I don't know what, just like a fancy medieval character, kind of.
Yeah, and then he turns into super.
How am I jumping?
And his wind pose when he's in the group form is weird because he's just like.
He just turns into like the Jafar genie.
I don't remember it far.
Why?
I think of Kingdom Hearts 2.
I think of Kingdom Hearts 1 and I hated that. Wait, is it worse than Kingdom Hearts 2?
It's just...
Wait, what?
I don't know.
Because his boss fight in Kingdom Hearts 1 sucks.
Kingdom Hearts 2 is kind of a free ride on anything that's not critical mode. I'll be honest with you. Critical mode is the best way to play Kingdom Hearts. Even if you don't like hard games, critical's nice. I love critical mode. Because it makes you learn. It makes you appreciate the game from a design standpoint.
It's like Bayonetta.
It forces you to be like, man, this is well made. Because you know how like in a lot of games in hard mode they're like, we just make the enemies take advantage, and we make you take less.
But also in like normal mode, you can get into just patterns like, this works for me, and just keep doing it.
Critical works like that too. It's just that it's just abruptly at the beginning. Critical mode is hardest at the beginning. Once you get to the middle, it's actually kind of easier than some other modes. You do a ridiculous amount of damage.
Oh, okay.
You do more damage as part of critical mode too?
Well, because you also have more abilities and early abilities, and you level up faster. Because
what did you just use, Chris?
Not this.
What is that? When did Mega Man have that? Wait, is that Mega Man's voice?
Yep.
Why does he sound...
I mean, he is just a boy, really.
But when it comes to even, it's health. I like how he puts the sword away and Mega Man disappears. Mega Man's waving goodbye to everyone. Don't you want
farewell?
A rematch? Don't you want a rematch?
You know what? I could believe that, Harrison.
Don't you want a rematch?
I want a rematch. Alright, I do have a second Dreamcast controller.
This isn't what I wanted.
I just don't have an extension cable for it.
Do you get points for versus mode?
You get points for any time you're playing the game.
Although I'm gonna let you do this.
This is not what I
Chris just messed around in training mode even for like 20 minutes and it gave him like 1,000 points. It seems like it gives you pretty much as many points no matter what mode you're doing. It's more like time spent playing. Oh, that's correct, noob. And that's considered a good sale. Whoa! Thank you for the host.
There it is.
$80 for it. Yeah. No fighting game.
Whoops.
Did you still hit him?
No, I don't think so.
I heard like him make a pain sound. Also, when was I don't recall Venom ever using like a shield. This looks weird. I just don't recall him doing that.
You do stuff like that. Of course, they're taking a couple creative liberties, but it's a thing he's capable of.
Also, Venom's capable of a lot more than like typical media depicts him as, since he's typically just shown Spider-Man 2 or Spider-Man bad version.
Well,
but the symbiote has way more potential to it.
This is not the character I wanted to have on my team, but
No, this is the character.
Oh yeah. Oh, I remember that one kid who liked Spider-Man that Venom just hated.
What?
There's a kid with a Spider-Man t-shirt. Man, I really like Spider-Man.
This is the second Dreamcast.
And Venom just showed up and was like, "Ruff."
Why?
It's Venom.
Doesn't that mean the guy inside has to eat the kid too? Or just the
Symbiote just consumes him. Eventually, there's also several times where Venom's just like, you know what, second thought, I don't really hate you, Spider-Man, I just kind of want to be left alone. And the symbiote's like, yeah, I respect that.
That makes sense.
And then Carnage shows up, and then Venom's like, we gotta do something.
Isn't
Spider-Man,
Carnage-
please.
Isn't Carnage basically the symbiote, but also fused with the blood of its wielder?
No. I mean, I guess to some extent, but it's just a defensive.
quick though.
Oh, it's like a different one entirely?
Yep.
From like probably the same place as Venom?
I forget the planet, but there's a lot of them. It's just once you get past like a couple, it's kind of like toxic. I don't want to talk about toxic.
Yeah. All I really know about Carnage is
There's
like...
one super I was trying to do that I feel like I
Carnage's
forgot.
host is a serial killer.
Most of what I know about Carnage is because of what was in his Genesis game.
Oh,
Separation anxiety?
Uh,
I think it was. I'm pretty sure it was separation anxiety.
it might have been even the SNES.
There's one called Maximum Carnage, and there's another one called Separation Anxiety.
Oh, there's two. I keep saying Iceman and thinking Silver Surfer. Is that just me? They
No, I
look
can kinda
similar. They're both Marvel. Well, actually, no.
No.
Fantastic
Well-
Four basically became Fox like right after this game.
well, I don't think it was so much worse than when I was practicing.
Performance.
Iceman.
Oh, that actually. Okay.
Are you using the assist very often, Chris?
I'm
Or you
using
just
them
don't know what a
occasionally.
lot of them are?
I mean, there's that.
No bathroom. Well, actually, you don't need to know that. Actually, you could probably guess. Leave.
No!
I'm just going with that.
Oh no, we lost him.
It's getting late. I'm talking.
Okay. Yes.
God dang.
No, it's just you. What up, noob? Jumping over. What the? Did he just block all of that?
Yeah.
What?
Uh-oh.
Cast of characters.
That's bad.
Oh,
That's
it
bad.
keeps building. We keep unlocking more and more. So we just got. Who are the ones we just got? Mega Man and whatever that extra dimensional guy.
I think it was
is.
Omega Red or something like that.
Yeah. Then we got Captain Commando a little bit ago. We got Akuma and Red Hood, Green Hood, a day or two ago, whenever we played last. It's great. Ah! Yes, that is how you fight. That is how do.
Yeah. That's probably their win.
His name is Brad. I'm kidding. Very round-headed man. Is that Chris's title now?
What?
You're a very round-headed man.
I didn't.
Apparently. Oh. Then sure. So we're already like almost halfway through unlocking characters. Wait, what's that one on the bottom that we unlocked?
Bottom?
Yeah.
That was Omega Red, I think.
Oh. Okay, then I was thinking about whatever the green eye thing was. There's a lot of people that
that's
hang out.
Shimura.
No. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. The mini fridge is still out there. Like, we barely even put a dent, or we only got through like a third of what was in it on the D&D session.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Oh,
He
okay.
looks kind of like, he looks almost like X when he's in that form factor.
Stupid projectile.
I still haven't played a Mega Man game, well, technically, but I have 4 games in the series. Hey, buddy. I forgot to mention something to you because it was mostly relevant, like during the last video. But we have a mini fridge outside of my room that's filled with all kinds of drinks. Like soda and juices and stuff too. And just cold water. You're like barely even on camera, you're just near the mic.
Yes.
Okay.
Anyway, what's going on? I'm sorry, I wasn't listening. I was looking.
There's a mini fridge with like soda and juices and colder water outside my room.
Oh.
It's like, you know where the hallway is? It's just to the left before the hallway starts.
Might be interesting. Oh, what is the cast of characters tonight? Durable pants brand, black guy with glasses, very round head man. My head's not that round.
Wait a second.
No. Your name is Brad.
Oh, who was that?
You already forgot who Brad is.
Oh yeah, man of middles.
Man of Middles.
Isn't that it? Man of
Man
meat.
of Medan. Yes. That's gotta be Dragon Ball reference, right? Or what is Santan from? Have we been over this already?
I don't think so. Oh yeah. She herself, technically, not much of anything, but is related to a character from another game, right?
Is it Goku?
No.
It's Goku.
That works. Oh, here, I'm sure you can. Beat.
Do it.
Well, Leaf Shield certainly didn't help me there.
Defeat him.
Ow.
Okay, great.
What? That's
Hey,
crazy.
sometimes it happens. Or you think
sure
that's something
about-
else?
No.
You sure about the character scene? Because I lost.
No, not anymore.
With 3. Okay, so it's based on hit points.
You said you're sure? No, not anymore. I'm gonna be honest with you. I have a lot of approximate knowledge of this.
That's more than us.
You're telling me that Daybreak
Chris,
Town
pick the
got absorbed
fifth.
into
Pick the Dimension character. Pick the guy with dementia. Maybe it's not the right way to phrase that.
I wonder what her anti-venom is.
Yeah, that about sums up this game.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm significantly worse.
Inexperienced.
That's wild. One of the rooms from Kingdom Hearts 1, Kingdom Hearts phone games actually has the most ridiculous like reveals. Like actually the most ridiculous like lore.
Which Kingdom Hearts phone game?
The phone.
Is there only one on Snapchat? Oh, I thought there was multiple mobile ones.
No. There's one on like older games called Coded that got renamed and recoded. That's about it. But yeah, well, I guess they rebranded. They rebranded one into the new one.
Okay.
It's the same game. Like, it was Unchained X, now it's Union Cross.
But it's all of them are still across these.
No, it's Union Cross is different. Recoded has cutscenes in there, I think.
Okay.
That's all the ones that matter. I'm gonna be honest with you, Recoded's not.
This is probably already even more than what matters.
No, every single game in the Kingdom Hearts franchise, except for Recoded, is violently important. If you went from Kingdom Hearts 1 to 2, you'd be confused.
So I should be playing Chain of Memories.
Oh, come on.
Unfortunately, yes.
Which version I have both?
The Game Boy version's more fun.
Okay.
But I'd watch the cutscenes in Recoded. Oh, no, I'd watch the Chain of Memory cutscenes.
Well, time for a crash course.
Gameplay-wise, it's severely worse.
Oh.
The PS2 version is not fun to play, but the GameCube version, the Game Boy version is like, oh, this is kind of fun. Because it's not just the first game, but gonna be.
Because I do have it on Game Boy.
Did you beat Kingdom Hearts 1?
Yes.
So you know what I mean when I go submit. Submit.
I didn't find a lot of it.
No, I mean that's the final boss. I'm certain you
Oh,
fought
yeah.
him.
Oh, no.
That's one of, he has two voice lines. He goes, "Come Guardian," or he goes, "Submit."
Oh,
I
no.
don't
Yeah, it's
know.
coming
My
back
main,
now, isn't
my
it?
main takeaway from that was just how like absurd he looked.
Yeah. And then remember when he fused into that thing? Oh, did you get Arrow? Was I here for this? I
Was
wasn't.
me beating it?
Yeah.
Please.
No, because what happened is I got what was it? I technically didn't play it past the point of when me and you had played it together.
Mhm.
We got up to like Pinocchio and stuff,
Oh, fucking.
and the rest of it, I joined some friends who streamed the game for the rest of it.
Mhm.
But I was there for the entirety of it, so because I was watching our guys, so I technically did attend an entire playthrough, but I only actually did like
So you know
a
it's
little over half of
Hulk,
it
get eaten,
myself.
please.
Okay. So you understand the game, like, mechanically, like what's up. Okay. Because I was just like, because you need.
It didn't look like things changed a ton.
It'd be weird because like you need to go back and you need to learn Arrow, and then like, dude, there's a bunch of stuff you need to do in order to beat the game. In order to make beating the game not awful. No, Arrow, get the steel chocobo.
Chocobo in Kingdom Hearts 1.
No, there's a
monkey
there's a
with a pirate
chocobo
outfit.
keychain you could put
There's
on
a
your
pirate
keyblade to
and
get
a
the steel
monkey.
chocobo keyblade, which is nice.
Huh.
You get it from Cloud.
Also, this is a fighting game.
The story
fighting
is
game,
basically,
there's not much of one.
from what I could tell, there's a guy who wants to destroy the world, and so Ruby Heart wants to steal his heart so that he
Can't do it?
can't really do that, which apparently grants a wish, but she has found out by the point that she has access to that wish that the friends she made along the way were all she really needed.
Something like that. She just
Yeah.
didn't want it.
It's,
It's funny that a pirate throws treasure. But yeah, don't skip Kingdom Hearts games.
I only know how to do one super with Shumagorath. Ow. Ah, that's a grab, isn't it?
No, it's a thing that leads into it. It's kind of like in Third Strike. Q has a thing where he goes into super danger time, and then you can either like there's two
Was that
different
a level
grabs.
3? I thought I had 4 bars. Ow.
But yeah, Tetsuya Nomura's a weird guy. The trailer for Remind started with like the first words uttered in the first trailer for Kingdom Hearts. which is some like advanced planning. Oh, with a story, put him in trailer. But yeah, it's actually kind of nuts. Because it's like, put him in the.
All right.
Put him in the gourd. I think the fire breath is the most effective.
Well, that didn't go quite as I hoped. You say hurry up.
Crawler assault.
Really?
Crawler assault. Crawler assault. Crawler assault. That's maximum spider. Do crawler assault. Oh wait, you're not spider.
Nope. Nope.
Fake Spider-Man. Oh. Do crawler assault.
Is a really annoying super to do because heavy punch, light kick, heavy kick, light punch, light kick, heavy kick, light punch, down, light kick, heavy punch.
Oh, I can just do it. it's like
I've done it. I know how to do it.
Chocolate vanilla or mint.
Ooh, I'll take vanilla.
Chris, chocolate and mint.
Me.
Ezra got 2 because they're like half the size of the other options.
I appreciate it.
I don't know why, like Silas put like ice cream sandwiches on the shopping list or whatever, and my mom just got like 3 different versions of them, and just like tons of them. And Silas doesn't even like the ones that we got. So it's basically just up to me to get through them.
That's weird. Oh, did I tell you?
No, you haven't.
Yeah, it didn't. Tetsuya Nomura is a crazy person. The trailer for the new the guy who made
Is
Kingdom
that
Hearts.
okay? Yeah.
And Kingdom Hearts 1 for the first trailer, it starts off our sword.
Like the original trailer?
Yeah. He's like, I've been having these strange dreams lately.
Mm-hmm.
Like, is any of this real or not? And he goes,
I mean, that makes sense for Kingdom Hearts.
he's like, man, I'll put our pieces back together, yours and mine, right? This is just the thing he says, right? Kingdom Hearts 3 Remind trailer starts out with those exact same words, except this time they're plot relevant.
Oh!
Because, you know, he has been having, this character Yozora was basically not this. He's been having strange dreams lately. I'm wondering if any of this is real.
Some good fan
And
service
Sora
in a tie-in.
and since things happen, pieces need to be put back together. His and somebody else's.
It sounds like that's half of what Kingdom Hearts is.
No.
It's coming up with something crazy and then trying to figure out how to make sense of it.
I mean, yeah, but like, America's kind of been playing this stuff from the beginning. And it's weird.
I don't know, like,
Soundtrack.
are there moves that are exclusive to assists?
Yeah.
Probably.
Yes.
Is
Like what?
like her throwing like a chain to grab something?
I think you can
Or
do
an
that.
anchor? I don't know how.
Try your basic card under hands of like basic fighting game inputs. Try short you. Try backwards short you. Try half circle forward, half circle back.
Uh-oh.
So how big is that pose?
I wouldn't turn around, why?
Oh, yeah, the stages in this game are great. Especially the music, except like half the songs do one thing that I just think is weird.
What's that?
Like, it's basically like jazz, and so they'll like cut away for like a solo section, but it's like, what do you call it? Like announcement speaker, like gibberish that's like hard to
Oh, I
understand.
love that.
Like, it's really cool and atmospheric, but if you like just are listening to the song on your own, it's just kind of like, wait, why?
I don't know why. I just love it.
Like, it's very environmental, but if you're listening to music like as a standalone, it cuts away to a solo section, and then it's just like mumbled something.
I went to the cave stage, and it's like the dude's just yelling. But I kind of understand what he's saying. I have a very different take on that. I listen to Marvel 2 music all the time. Like cave stage, the cave one.
I heard it's a small stage, but they're all pretty good. It was just weird to get used to, but like it's still worth it.
Alright.
I'm also just used to.
I think I've hit my limit for the time being.
We need a real gamer.
Anyway.
You still got the fit. I was almost going to say something, but I realized if I did that, you wouldn't see anything. I was almost going to tell Ezra to hit continue, but if I did, he might not have done it. Just to
I would have done that. That's like like I said, it's just an instinct thing for some reason.
You would have 10 seconds to call back your instinct.
I genuinely, it's just a thing I do sometimes.
Yes, I don't understand it. If only there was a character where all of their attacks were onomatopoeias.
All of them?
I mean, I know one character where it's like 90% of them. You watched JoJo Part 5, right? Or 4? Oh yeah, that's the other thing, Ezra, that me and Chris found kind of weird. The JoJo's Bizarre Adventure fighting game on the Dreamcast.
Mm-hmm.
Full title is JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. There's no subtitle to it.
There's different versions. The arcade version is JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Heritage for the Future. I just call it Heritage for the Future. And then on PS1, it's JoJo's Adventure. Not even JoJo's Adventure. JoJo's Adventure.
Stage.
Yeah. Good old river stage.
Sure, I'm like an iceberg floating down the river. Well.
Get over here. Come on. Come on.
You just gotta win. It's as easy as that.
Tentacle attack.
Why did he just... Wait, who is... Oh, this is the Omega Red.
Omega Red.
What is Gwarf?
Ezra sounds.
Get over here.
You know what the weirdest thing is? It sounds like Bunky Happy noises. Well, that's the thing. When rabbits are happy, they grumble and grunt. And that's what their happy noises are. And if they squeak, it's like terror. It's kind of the opposite of what people think. I like how they got like the million notes.
Mega Man's holding that. He's holding that shot for a while.
He's a special boy.
Falcon Corridor is my favorite move.
I've noticed.
I think it's Capcom Corridor.
I think it's just the corridor game. Okay, my ice cream sandwich is confusing me.
Why?
It has like an inspirational quote on the inside and it says play hide and seek alone.
I don't like that. That's creepy.
That just sounds like somebody who just really has no friends and is desperate for the experience.
It sounds more like a be alone so in a dark place so they can do terrible things. To when you find you. Like
You went a bit darker.
Like murder.
No, we don't do murder here. We do KOs.
No, we make people faint.
Don't know,
Flip.
Why am I getting away?
Just trying to get a grip of you, my G. No. Yes.
What is that?
That's his win bonus.
Well, I meant her. She's like, I'm gonna read a book. So what is he from?
X-Men.
Oh. Look how expansive is X-Men.
There's a lot of characters.
It's Tentacle Grab Man.
Is that a good thing about X-Men?
No, it's a great thing.
Like, the X-Men themselves might be half the characters.
Yeah.
Well, before this, it was X-Men versus Street Fighter.
Well, I'm talking like just in the.
I mean, they had enough to make a game
Yeah.
that was just then it was just X-Men characters.
Wasn't there like a later game in this series that like struggled to get X-Men characters into it?
Infinite has none.
Oh. That's gotta be divisive.
It's kind of a.
It's divisive for a number
wide-
of reasons.
It was the only crossover game that exists with Marvel and Capcom that doesn't have Wolverine in it. The only one. I can do myself.
Zubat called for help. What do you mean? If Zubat calls for help and nobody comes, something's clearly wrong with that cave. There's supposed to be like a million of those things in there.
There's. It's a thing in Sun and Moon.
Oh, I ain't playing those. I'm talking about the older ones where you see Zubat every 10 steps.
Well, no, like, there's SOS battles where a Pokemon can call for help in the middle of a battle, and like another Pokemon can show up to help it.
Yes! Oh, yeah, I do, actually.
I forget what one it is, but one of them. With one
What is Doom doing?
He's doing snapbacks, but I don't have any. There's nobody to switch into. Falcon, door.
Well, that's Sir Sending flying, but he doesn't care.
Woo!
Like, there's one Pokemon where if you, or if it spawns a Toxapex, then it calls for help later, no help's gonna come at all. I don't know all the details about it. Like, I think that's what it is. But there's just something involving Toxapex and, like,
But yeah.
being like, help can't come.
It's creepy.
Chris, why?
I can't really read that from here.
It just play hide and seek alone.
Still weird though.
Like, why? I don't need my ice cream sandwich telling me to be lonely.
Or you can just go somewhere else in the house and play hide and seek by yourself while we're here. So you're not really alone, you're just avoiding
I'm
us.
playing it alone.
Yes.
Ah. Excellent. What are you doing? Ow. I'm dying.
It is time to use the spot with no pain.
No, Chris. Ah. Agony ensues.
But there's no pain.
For one of us. Ah. I just put like a big pointy thing just straight in my knuckle. Or what's the front side of your knuckle called? Still just your knuckle?
Tall? Well, I'm pretty sure that's still technically your palm.
Okay.
Chance?
Burning has been done. Mega Red is gone.
I mean, I guess that's true.
I mean, yeah? Yeah?
Iced Man. And also Wheelie. Wheelie.
I swear I was jumping a lot more than I was intending to.
That's kind of what happens when you play fighting games and you don't have like a bunch of experience.
But the thing is, when I was in training mode, I wasn't doing it nearly as much.
You weren't as frazzled.
Pepper's just like super alert. Now she doesn't care. Confusing her. It's not hard. Give her another year or so, then she'll just be like Monkey. Just like, you know what? I really don't care what happens.
I'm not even sure what I'm doing.
Oh, she got excited. What's running up to? Yeah. It's nice, she's starting to appreciate you. Because, like, when John, Connor, and Morgan were in here, like, she just was like hammered all the time. She was like, new. I don't like new. I don't like new. She was just like freaking out about things.
I mean,
But yeah, she's still just unsure about new things, whereas Monkey.
he didn't care.
You set up a firework 5 inches in front of his face. He'd just be like, this is my life. I have accepted fate. What was that? She just kind of like showed up and stood there.
Oh, she went to grab.
Oh.
Oh,
The iPad is that long? What?
I was just saying, trombone?
Yeah.
Bone, bone.
It's Ron. I'm pretty sure.
That's what you meant to do. If she whips that, it's kind
Let's
of...
go Wheelie! So is timing out a lot more common in fighting or in team games?
Yeah, that's kind of my team game. Everybody doesn't make a team game.
Because it's not too often that you actually kill fully.
This is not an appealing concept all the time.
What the? That looks awesome.
Get him, Iceman! Arctic Blast!
That looks surprisingly similar to, what was it, Emerald Splash?
Yes.
What was it? Is that what it's called?
I mean, these games were made by the same people.
Yeah.
Damn.
The same people that made JoJo?
Yeah, Capcom made that.
Oh! But I mean, like, Capcom didn't come up with that move, probably. That would have been like the manga artist or whoever else was making the story for it. What are we gonna do without Kreese?
Celebrate your iPad's birthday? Maybe a kid just... Oh, we have cheddar geef?
Cheddar?
Yeah.
What the heck does that mean?
There's a legendary player by the name of Mike Ross. Played the geef that was like really dark, but he had like yellow teeth for some reason. And yellow pants, they call him cheddar geef.
And he's in this game?
Yeah, it's just geef. It's a geef, but it's yellow.
Huh. Those Russians are wild ones. What would you do if you saw Zangief in real life? Actually, no. Isn't he actually considered to be like one of like the friendliest and like most respected characters in Street Fighter? He just looks very the opposite.
I mean, no, he still bites people.
Caffeine.
Yeah. True drink for gamers.
I don't know how to be a true gamer.
Not that true drink for gamers.
That was my favorite. That's
Charge
the best
Berry
thing
Blast
I've done this
game
entire
fuel.
time.
No,
Everyone
I mean,
missed it.
I guess it is game.
So.
I only saw the game part.
We just have game fuel.
Like,
It's like fuel, but for
Like-
games. I always thought game fuel was electricity, but I guess there's also a beverage version.
Yeah.
Like
One-
Minecraft. What's Minecraft have to do with anything? Yeah, next Marvel vs. Capcom for Steve.
Well, that's not Marvel vs. Capcom anymore.
Marvel vs. Capcom and Steve. That's the name of the game. Are you ice cream? Cause that's cold.
It's weird to hear you acknowledge cold.
I mean, I'm aware of the contrast, but it's not really something I consider uncomfortable. There's a difference.
man.
Is this supposed to be like uncomfortably cold, or just was?
I mean, I stopped
Tentacles broke
even
through his
thinking about
defense.
cold at this point.
Imagine.
I'm just trying to stay out of the way for now.
Yes. Oh yeah, did I tell you guys about what Sam's up to yet?
Sam's Club?
No, Sam Babinski.
Who's that?
There's a friend of mine who very rarely streams, but sometimes does, and he's been streaming some like random game I like never heard of, and the two main characters are Chris and Ezra.
It's kind of hilarious.
It's just so weird to me to watch the game because I'm like, I've never seen the name Ezra anywhere else, and the other character happens to be named Chris.
Yeah, that is...
But it's Chris with a K.
Okay.
I mean, it's still pretty funny.
What?
You is the winner!
I don't think I've seen a can with this top.
What? Wait, there's Game Fuel?
There's
I think this
one
was
of
the
them.
only can.
There's still like Mountain Dew in there, though.
It's cool. I wanted the Game Fuel for the meme.
The meme?
Yeah.
I mean, maybe you could talk Chris out of it.
I mean...
Chris, I'm not gonna keep you from enjoying your drink for memes.
I mean, he already has regrets just holding the thing from what I've heard.
Well, it's just because, like, do I want to have caffeine?
There's also some Arizonas in there, Ezra. Let's see. I think I can probably remember most things in there if you want me to grab one for you.
What'd you get?
Let's see. There's Mountain Dew, Coca-Cola, Diet Coke, apple juice, water, fruit punch, Arizona, watermelon, Arizona.
Yeah, get some of that water. No, it's good. Get some of that apple juice.
Yes.
Super Dave.
I genuinely don't believe in this. Oh, okay.
Looks like there's also 3 other things in there I forgot about. Unsweetened black tea, V8, and Rockstar Energy Punch.
Oh, let me get the energy punch, actually. I'm sorry.
What?
The energy punch.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you just had these. You just knew I wanted that.
Well, no, I just grabbed all of them. It's not really far trip back.
Yeah, I'll take the energy punch. That sounds good.
So I genuinely don't know how to open this. This is not a normal can.
Well, Chris, you gotta use the quarter circle back, and then it's good. What did you just do? It sounded like you... Is it leaking? Oh, it's leaking.
Out the top.
I genuinely did not expect that. I'm sorry.
What a day.
You're all fools. We're all fools. We're friends together.
I was expecting. Oh, that's why it said open the. Oh, that's where. Okay.
It said open because you're supposed to open it there.
Yeah, but like, I thought I pressed down and like cracked a seal or something.
Oh,
What's up, Pepper?
Whoa. So it's one of those things like, did it do what I think it did, or did it not?
There was something I should put that a while ago.
Weird, like, it looks to be in a way resealable.
There we go. Moore's on camera. Hurry up! This seems like a good time for masking tape. Wait, I missed a call from you. From Ezra.
Yeah, you want to call you?
No, I don't. Also, I didn't realize until now, but you didn't tell me. You didn't send me a message saying parking complete, Chris. You sent pathing complete.
Yep. I did that on purpose
Why?
because my pathing to your house was complete.
Interesting.
I feel like there's more to this I'm missing.
Well, did you get all the beverage out?
No,
Then that's why.
that's not what I mean.
Oh. What the heck is Pepper doing? Isla! Mia! Mia, what are you doing? That's so ridiculous. Isla. You're so cute I could set you loose in this room. Here, have a box. I put her in a box. Hey Mia, how's it going? I can't have you loose, Pepper, because there is a Dreamcast cable on the ground. I wonder how long it's going to take Isla to figure out that the box isn't fun, it just kind of exists.
Oh!
Did we both?
It slides.
So it was done wrong anyway? So was it broken?
No.
So we're going on a combo?
No.
Ye fight. So
So who actually made the soundtrack for this game?
Capcom.
Just Capcom, there's not like a specific composer?
It's the Capcom sound.
I see.
Have they done soundtracks like this in other games, or they each have their own style, kind of?
They kind of do whatever they feel like.
It's a very weird can of drink.
Yes.
Because you pull it up and open it on this side,
Yes.
push this back, and then you can drink from this side.
Huh.
But then you can push it back and close it.
Yes.
It's a resealable can.
That just seems weird.
Yes.
Wait. Oh, that was the opponent. I was like, where you playing a team? Where'd you come from? Hills just casually walking around the room.
Well, that's Isla.
She's a girl lap or two. She's just gonna kind of walk around for a bit until she's like, I need to look for people now. Well, once that switch turns, we're doomed. Mia's very excited.
Not sponsored by Rockstar, Mountain Dew, or Lay's.
Sponsored by Crystal Geyser Alpine Spring Water.
Sponsored by Glitches.
Like, who, noobs?
I don't know. Insane stuff.
Oh, hey, What's up?
Get him!
Sponsored by Nest. We do have some of their products right there. What you doing? Just fighting me.
Get him, clone!
Lots of moves.
Is that like a psychic projection?
No, it's just it's him from another time.
Nestle owns everything. Probably.
So he uses psychic power and time travel?
He has some shit at some time. His psychic powers are like very limited. Cable's so good.
Yes.
This doesn't exactly seem like a fight for Zangief.
No. If anybody can suplex this guy, it's Zangief. Wait, can you? Are you sure?
Yep.
I feel like Zangief still has enough muscles to do it.
Uh-oh.
You know.
Not even a super.
Wait, you're telling me that chocolate isn't normal food? Hi, Isla. Oh my goodness, she's just running laps and then just keeps coming back to visit. Hello. Oh, squish. I love how she just excitedly goes to the ground because I like put her there, but then she realizes that I'm not there anymore, so she just freaks out and turns around. She's not like a grass. She needs her attention. She's like a little puppy. You have to stop tasting what you love.
Sometimes it's a little weird how fighting game bosses work. Where you'll find characters that work really well for the boss, but don't work necessarily as well in other scenarios. But then you have the characters that work really well in other scenarios that just don't work.
That move just seems so hard to dodge. Isla, don't sniff the candle.
Bam!
Okay, good. She's not sniffing the candle. She's licking the lid of the candle
Nice.
because it smells like mint. It's a mint candle.
I guess that was it.
It's just got like this little tendril.
Wait, what? What was I hitting?
That was in the ball.
Wait, the ball has a hitbox.
Yeah, it's
What? Wait, what? Oh, wait. Oh, you're changing something. What is it with that one super and just wiping this boss out?
Let's go, Cable.
Like,
Saving his time.
like, is that just like the highest damaging move in the game or something?
Wait a second. Does the body have hitbox? Or is it just the ball?
That move
Body
is
does
literally
too.
like a two-hit
Go
kill.
Hyper Viper B.
That thing is literally like a two-hit kill.
I think I know what's happening.
Let's go Hyper Viper B.
I think I know what's happening. Because if hitting the ball deals damage to it, and hitting the body deals damage to it, if you're hitting both with that, and it's like a lot of rapid hits,
I think it just takes more damage because it's hard to hit. I think I'm just gonna chalk it up to that. And Hyper Viper Beam it does hit pretty hard.
Hey Levi, wanna try some?
So the game?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe some other time.
There's one.
I'm just tired.
There's one way to get better.
Chris, I did the truck shift today. I'm surprised I'm still awake. I left for work at 3 a.m. It is almost 3 a.m. again.
You're the one who asked us about doing something.
We could have got Ken. Charlie. You want Charlie, right?
Yeah, but for me cheaper.
I mean, you could always just save up. I don't know if meth is a good idea.
Why does... I don't know if I want to know.
What are you hoping to find?
Charlie to be cheaper. That's what's nice. The Storm is pretty good.
Cheap Charlie. Isla, what are you doing? No!
Let's see if
Too much
somebody else
friendship!
does it.
Maybe that's why he's so cheap. They know he just doesn't work.
Charlie is slightly cheaper now.
We got more expensive again. Wait, what's this? Oh, different colors? Isla, what you doing? Is it weird that I have a pet that I trust literally walking around on my desk? Because she doesn't really interact with anything in like a damaging way. She just kind of like sniffs and moves on.
Let's see what this is.
I love how it's free, Turbo, and Turbo 2.
Yes.
Do you know the Dreamcast was such a weird thing where you could download completed save files of the game through the game's internet browser?
Really?
Isla? Rats would be scared, but Isla, like the more like loud, obnoxious noise you make, the more excited she gets.
Ooh, Turbo 2 is strange.
A lot faster.
I try to snap in time with the music, and then suddenly Isla's just in between my fingers while they're snapping. You are a doofus.
I think part of the reason I don't feel as comfortable this time is because I think we might have just done normal before. What do you mean not
That could be
Turbo?
why.
Oh.
Or it's at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't really go into this at all.
You should always go into the main.
Yeah.
I mean, for the longest time I barely realized there was a menu for Gunstar Heroes.
Yeah. It's weird, I still haven't played that, but now I have 3 copies of it.
I don't want to play these characters.
It really sucks that there's no way to go back.
Help me, I don't want to play.
Chris, is it weird that I still haven't really played Gunstar Heroes and still really want to? And I literally have 3 copies of the game now.
And an additional available.
Yeah. It's because it's on the Genesis Classic, but I also got it on Steam.
Yep.
And I got it on WiiWare just before it closed. Because each time I bought it, I thought that would be like my last chance to get it without getting it on Genesis, and then they'd release another version that was probably better. Not that I really got the Genesis or Steam version for that one. They kind of just came bundled with like dozens of games.
Yeah. So I feel like
I haven't even played the Genesis game on Steam yet.
I feel like Genesis Classic would probably be one of the best.
Yeah, that'd be the best. It'd be kind of weird to play it on the Wii Virtual Console because I'd be using like a 4-button controller. Or it probably only uses 1 or 2, right?
He uses 3.
Uses my.
I know you're not gonna chew on anything, but you're sniffing things. You shouldn't.
Yeah. Gunstar Heroes uses
Friendship.
uses
She'll help clean up the crumbs.
If she actually pays attention to them. Mia would clean up the crumbs. Isla's probably just gonna like get
She's
excited.
licking. She's cleaning my fingers first.
That's what I'd expect from her. It's finger looking good. First it's the car wash, now we got the piss wash.
What?
Yeah. Wait, no, that's not what I meant. That implies Isla has cleaned cars with her tongue.
Did she not?
I've seen her lick Hot Wheels before.
Does that count?
Oh. It's too powerful.
She's stepping on top of it. I'm not concerned.
Yeah.
I still don't fully understand how to like choose the default color specifically.
Oh, Isla.
The worst
Yeah.
person you could go to.
I mean, I don't care. I'm fine. my dog tries to give me hugs while I'm playing fighting games.
Lovely.
Yes, but is your dog like the size of your hand and keeps climbing on your hand and the
My
controller?
dog's the size of my dog, and she keeps climbing on me.
Yeah. Trying to give hugs is a little.
Where's Mia? I found your sister. There.
Look at this kick animation.
What did you just do?
I mean,
You got max level. Go wild.
Get the machine will go around.
Is he from anything else?
Marvel character.
yeah.
He's a Doctor Strange fan. Probably see him in a movie.
You know what? That makes sense.
That makes sense, yeah.
Yeah, he's an entire.
I know very
he's
little
also
about
an entire
Doctor
dimension.
Strange other than the movie, which kind of had like one antagonist that was more or less just a head in space.
Dormammu's also in Marvel 3.
Yeah, he is. If you wanted it at some point, I could bring it over. Although I'm assuming you could as well.
I do have a copy. It's also just available on PS4, and that's the best version anyway. PS4 or PC. You can get Marvel 3 for cheap on basically anything. The best version of it.
What about all the DLC though?
Is 2 or 3
Just
considered better? Because I've
2 has way more characters.
okay, that's what I thought. Because I've always heard better things about 2,
3's good though.
but I wasn't sure if it was 3 that was weird or if it was just the sequels after that that started.
3's still good.
Yeah, Infinite's just the.
I mean, it's the only different one.
I mean, I don't know about the first one. Like, I know nothing about it.
It's also on Dreamcast.
I mean,
I
don't
could get a copy of it, but I didn't see much reason to if we have this.
Yeah.
What the heck is going on with that basket?
It's Hammer Space.
It's
Time Lord technology.
oh that. I thought you were talking about like the animation of it.
I mean, that could be.
Yes.
Where the heck do the people come from? Honestly.
The basket.
Sure about that. Because they leave.
Speaking, I still need to play Spider-Man.
The assist character dimension. No.
Same place. One version of 17 goes in Fighters. It's actually kind of weird to think that there's 2 versions of 17 in Fighters.
Use the power of you.
Oh.
Where are you?
Oh.
What is happening? It's still kind of weird to me that it keeps tracking Omega Red, even though you're the player 1.
It's whoever's hired.
Yeah,
It's a fighting game. Player 1 means nothing.
Yeah, it's all about position. Because like, if it specifically followed player 1, that would actually be an advantage that would kind of suck for competitive play.
I just mean specifically in like one player mode.
It should just function the same all the time.
Yeah. It's actually a lot easier to do it that way.
It just wouldn't make any sense. This is the Marvel thing. This is this Marvel strat. This is if you go up there,
What kind of fact is that, new? I mean, I'm sure it's true, but
I mean, that's been sitting there for a bit.
I didn't catch on it. Whoa,
I mean,
what's happening? I'm just like covered by a dust cloud.
Don't give up. Thanks.
Don't do it.
Thanks for the inspiration.
Never gonna give you up!
If I'm gonna leave you here,
Gonna give you up, gonna let you down. Gonna turn around and desert you. Gonna make you cry. I'm gonna tell a lie.
the worst part is it doesn't really change it that much in terms of like pacing.
I'm a stranger to love.
I was just gonna get like,
I don't know
what
the
about that
rules.
song made it so popular that it had to be like shared around everywhere and become like a joke of when
Because it was Rick Roll instead of. It wasn't that. There's nothing about the song that was special.
I mean, it's a decent song, but like, I think it's just it was done at one point and it caught on.
Oh, never mind about the 3D clownfish. That one in the background's worse. The one on the door frame or whatever. Entrance.
Yes.
Enter.
Enter into my face.
Yes.
Yeah, you can only do this in the Marvel games.
Oh, like a beam.
I love the musical choices in this stage.
Doesn't he also do it in Smash?
No.
I don't.
This song's just so good at like the harmony and the melody, just like taking turns.
Like, I actually pay more attention to Ken than Ryu in Smash.
Oh
I don't
wait,
know why.
isn't like today or yesterday when all the new DLC hit Smash?
Violet?
Yeah. Or is it
Yeah,
just
Violet's out.
Oh, this was the only new character.
well, there's also the new stuff.
I don't even know
That's
that.
a new fighting scene.
I still don't get why they just couldn't use the Assassin's Creed logo because they used it in every direct other than the North America one. In North America, they had to make I'll tell you.
Yeah, I thought that was weird.
I don't know. But
There's literally like at least 3 games in the series that have come out on Nintendo platforms, so why would they not be able to use it?
I don't know.
Plus, they've had some pretty close things with Ubisoft. Or Ubisoft, I don't know which one's correct.
I've always heard Ubisoft.
I've heard both.
Well, I guess never mind. I actually think I have heard both. It's just one I hear more often than the other.
use the power of wind.
I almost forgot I have class tomorrow.
You do?
I mean, at like 1:30 p.m., but...
That class at 8:30.
AM?
Yeah.
Dude!
What?
Hey.
It's like in 6.5 hours.
And you're sitting here drinking a Rockstar.
I work at 2, and that's my next obligation.
Dude, that's in like 15 minutes.
No, I got like 12 hours. Although I'm still kind of tired because I have been up since 2 a.m. I've been up for 23 hours, or almost 24 hours now. What'd you do?
The AI was just like...
He's just walking around.
Yeah, he was just like...
He only attacked me when I looked at the screen.
Well, he kind of went... Hey,
Why does he have
dude,
a little
you gonna
pet
do something?
cat
You there?
guy? Do not exist.
I just thought it was something...
Retreating tots! Retreating tots! Retreating tots!
I saw it was something incredibly dumb.
Well, that's normal for us three.
Street Fighter versus Dragon Ball.
That could work.
It would be very weird.
I just want a Sura in a fighting game.
That would be... But I think...
If Asura is a Smash DLC, I'd be so happy.
I doubt it.
It's so unlikely, but he'd probably be one of the ones I'd be the most happy to see. Because also he has the potential to have a very unique moveset for Smash.
That's like literally everyone though.
I guess.
I still would love to see Travis.
Yeah, that too. I'd
Like,
be more interested
he's-
in Asura simply because of like the different forms and how many different crazy things he has as moves.
Isn't
And
it
Travis,
particularly crazy moves just him punching?
Yeah, most of it literally
It seems like he'd actually have the worst moveset as far as like creativity goes.
no, it's good.
Like, most of
Punch
his
is pretty
creativity would go to transformations, which would probably be a Final Smash.
Which involved him just punching.
Yeah.
Also, with more arms.
Yes.
As far as like uniqueness goes,
He's actually kind of...
80s Minecraft.
he's punching.
Like,
There's nothing wrong with that.
yeah,
It just wouldn't be very unique.
Great.
It'd be cool. I'd like it. But saying it's unique, I don't know about that.
I kind of want to see Beautiful Joe too.
I want Joe. I want characters I like.
I want Tronbot. Actually, basically any character from this game other than the Capcom.
even
Okay.
BB Hood.
If there was a Marvel or Capcom, if there was a Marvel or DC character to make it into Smash, it would be cool. What would you guys want?
I want Cyclops.
Cyclops?
I want Cyclops.
Yeah, but he's like a normal guy aside from his eyes.
And? Is it illegal to have normal guys?
Yeah. Oh, I want that game so bad.
But he can lay on the floor and shoot laser. Oh shit. Oh no, what happened?
That seems intentional.
Yeah,
You got 500 points.
I'll take 500.
100.
Oh, there he is. It's just him. Who we gonna buy?
I hit the B button.
The B button is the
I can't really think of a lot of Marvel or DC characters that I'm
Jin, yes!
particular.
Wait, I haven't seen Jin. Wait, Serverbot! He's his own character?
I don't want that one, sir. But
Ooh, Juggernaut! You can get Juggernaut. Here's
Gambit.
You're not going to be able to get anyone.
Warrior, Sentinel,
165.
Magneto.
You could get a color.
Maybe.
War
Colors are
Machine's in
sometimes
there,
fun. War Machine?
Yeah.
As a standalone?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, I've been given life.
Life that you shouldn't have right now. Because you're going to drain your life from later.
Do you guys want me to grab the other controller at all?
Do you want to play? Play with me, Chris.
Problem is,
It's a shorter controller.
well, I mean, there's that, but also, I can bet how that's going to end.
Oh yeah, Ezra doesn't stand a chance.
Yes, he's the one who doesn't stand a chance.
Well, yeah, because he's sitting.
I mean, you don't actually need to wait. I could press start and...
We don't want to do it that way.
Why?
Because then whoever wins doesn't get to choose their character again.
I'm gonna get the chip off my fingers.
Well, just go to Isla. Or Mia.
She already worked on it, but didn't do a full job.
Well, did you give her enough time?
Yes, she
Oh.
chose to walk away.
Oh, that makes sense. She saw Ezra was moving and doing exciting things. Exciting things are her favorite. Yes, the only thing is I only have one extension cable. So the second player basically needs to be sitting on this seat and leaning forward.
Capcom presents.
I love this opening.
It's good. And it gets better every time you get someone. Pretty cool.
Oh, I forgot Blackheart's in this.
Blackheart. Who's in it?
Oh, you'll see it.
So many features.
I rate the Rat People's cleaning service
Okay.
3 out of 10. Unfinished job.
But they were about as friendly as customer service could get.
Yeah, but the job was unfinished.
I mean, to be
I could
fair,
have given him a 1.
it was a free service.
Yes. But I also didn't ask for the service.
Gross.
Capcom. Good start.
Let's see if I can feel it.
Yeah, you think so?
What do you mean it's not in?
So,
What do you mean?
controller's not working. It would let me highlight versus mode. Otherwise.
I can probably pull the console forward a few feet.
There we go.
It doesn't have enough extra slack to go to the ground, but I can probably just...
Oh, we can choose the stage here.
Well, we can choose this stage.
Now we're ready for a take.
Oh.
Right, start is the only button that does not select something here. Which is really... I just lost connection with my controller. There we go.
That's about as far as I can get it forward.
Seems fine.
Yeah, when you take it out, you can hear just how loud the Dreamcast is. Because it's a very loud console. It's not like the Xbox One original, but it's loud.
Capture type.
I know what it
Get
is.
in the bag.
I don't know what else I want. Alright. Back to the boy in blue.
I'm not sure. It's loud enough that I'm like 10 feet away from it and I can still hear it.
I mean, I can hear it.
Yeah. The Dreamcast is just kind of like a notoriously This sounds like something's wrong, but this is just how it works. Console. Oh, Jin. Wait, isn't Jin from Tekken?
Oh, wrong Jin.
Jin is a common name. Get him!
What?
He's from,
You just have a mech on your side?
I forget the name of the game, but it's a cool game.
It's like a mech fighter. It's on the Enders. Well, that was I still really want to play Zone of the Enders.
Second one's they remade the second one.
Why have both the first and second one been remastered already?
Uh-oh. That's a dead sound.
I have questions.
And answers.
What do you mean?
Did you not see what he did?
I've seen before.
Isn't he like in the...
Also,
isn't he a bad guy from X-Men?
Yep.
Yeah, he's part of the
You know
brother.
Professor X, the dude in the chair?
Yeah.
This is his brother.
Oh, wait, what?
Yep.
He's just really large and full of muscle, and that's it.
This is mutant power. Big, strong.
Well, what's with his head shape? Or is that just the helmet?
This is it also keeps him safe from Charles's psychic powers.
Uh-oh. The screams. Okay, I see.
Yeah.
Oops. Mega Man can't air dash.
No. You can't. You gotta believe.
Get him! Get him!
Really? The one time I kind of didn't want it to activate, it activates.
It'd be like that.
It's like, no. Why? Well, I don't want him to be my anchor, that's for sure.
Finish Buster.
Oh wow. I'm looking at like who else is streaming this on Twitch, and like the #1 streamer of this points a camera at his screen at like a really bad angle. Like apparently this is how the best streamer of this game streams it.
Yeah, it's the way you stream Marvel.
But there's literally scan lines on the screen.
It's the way you stream Marvel. That's authentic.
Yes.
No.
Like you can get adapters like what I have. Like they're playing it off original hardware and it's like just fine.
You don't understand the kind of game Marvel is. Marvel's the kind of game you stream like that.
Oh, no. Oh,
People would prefer it like that sometimes.
Oh, no, Sonso. Why'd you get...
There's also people streaming it stretched out.
I'm gonna be real with you. I don't know if the UI is entirely good.
That works. Oh,
Try
no.
that and see what it looks like.
Oh, wait, what? You go through that?
I'm Zangief. I'm Zangief. Super Zangief. Super Zangief. Super Zangief. Super Zangief. Super Zangief.
You're not even hitting him.
Super
I know.
Now you are.
I know he's not, but he's terrifying.
Super Zangief.
No, that's fine.
He's terrifying.
Why? Because your health is gone.
Get,
What?
get him.
I wonder. I can't tell if that was like actually hitting me or chip. Oh
chip.
God, no! Please.
Oh, it's Camo Juggernaut. Does that mean Juggernaut is also an old man?
Not necessarily. Charles Xavier isn't even that old. He's bald. And in a wheelchair. It's not that old.
What was that?
Juggernaut classic character. This isn't his first versus game.
Uh-oh.
I mean,
You just got like your crazy cape in the background.
I feel like I put up a better fight than I expected.
You gonna put up a good fight?
If you guys want to try, I do still have one other fighting game for the Dreamcast that I haven't played yet.
What's that?
The first Soul Calibur.
Oh, I don't know.
I'm not sure I want to try that.
Dude, I'll be real honest with you. I don't know if it's something I'm gonna do.
It's still considered to be like
Soul
one of the
Calibur or Soul Edge?
Soul Calibur.
Yeah, no, maybe from Soul Edge.
It's still considered to be, I think, one of like the most in-depth single players in a fighting game.
What was this? This was Soul Calibur 2.
There's literally like 300 missions in the first game, and each
Oh,
one is
right,
actually like a
yeah.
completely different thing. Oh my, that guy is screaming.
Best item strings.
Dearly.
I have Shoryuken as well.
I like how it gives like a title to you guys. And it's like wins 2 versus new hero.
No, New Year's is like a challenge. Like usually in fighting games, they have a challenge. And then it's the last one.
Uh-oh.
He's got more.
Okay, so I think I found out how to choose their default colors. I think it's X.
Get him!
You missed that. I was watching this last one.
Take soccer balls. Or rock balls. That just sounds worse.
He just turned into a tornado that was just his face.
Yes.
Yes.
I think that's one of the reasons I like Sun so much. I mean, I figured that was gonna happen.
Ha! Wait, you turn into a cowboy with a guitar? What does that do though? Is that a taunt?
Using my special powers. Once
Power
I collect all 6 strings, I become Super Capcom.
What?
Did you know?
No. I don't know like anything about Capcom Commando. You also keep sending out like a giant mech with a baby in it, which confuses me slightly. Then I guess a ninja.
I honestly have no idea how advanced the card works in this game.
bananas again?
I think so.
No.
God. She just keeps scratching.
Unacceptable.
Balls. That's what he said. I want to take you.
Want to ride you for a tape?
No.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, that picture straight to here was my Xbox profile picture for a long time.
Huh? Coolest.
I want to take you for a ride. I want to take you for a ride.
We actually have most of the characters now.
I want to take you for a ride.
Like the number of characters, or are the question marks on there all of the characters in the game,
I don't remember.
or is there more?
Oh. I would think so.
Because I was gonna say, at this point we should probably just be getting whatever characters we can, because we could potentially already be maxing out what's available to us.
What are you talking about?
Because there's only like 4 or 5 question marks left on the character select screen. You might as well just be getting any of them instead of just keep refreshing the screen hoping someone new shows up. If there's anything more than that, it probably wants us to get all the question mark ones first.
I mean, it just kind of swaps out. I mean, it's whatever.
Sure.
Oh, come on.
Okay, to be fair, how would you have known that you'd just get sent in the air with it? Always take you for a ride. Stop it! Chris, there's no escape.
What do you mean there's no escape?
Oh yeah, you're right, he's at level Z. It looks like a D instead of a 0 though.
Well, that didn't go as well. Or did that? Bye.
That was great. You got this. I'm voting for my friend today. I don't see any way this could go wrong.
Wow, that goes a lot higher than I expected.
What, your ice cream?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so. He's like a battery. Look at how much. Look at my bar.
Dear God.
I love this. Now it's time to do these terrible things to you.
Wait, you just spamming that move on the side of the screen charges with him?
Yep. Lift attacks. Boom.
Well.
Is that like considered an exploit or is that just expected?
This is the thing.
Well,
I mean, it's a strategy, but like.
one time.
Touch.
He's going Super Saiyan.
Imagine if you just went touch and drained him. It would be. It very much would be.
Yeah, we got 6 character slots left. 7.
No idea what an expansion type has.
Excellent.
These are big ass.
It's where they shoot a beam and it just gets bigger and bigger.
want a rematch?
I'm not sure.
Man, Super Dragon Ball Heroes is getting kind of weird. That's Trunks.
That's Trunks?
Wait, what?
Super Dragon Ball Heroes is weird.
What's Trunks?
This is Trunks.
No.
Super Dragon Ball
That
Heroes.
looks like
is getting
another
weird.
rip-off Belmont.
It kind of does.
Super Dragon Ball Heroes get real weird.
I love how he's just like, the hand. It delivers me.
His neck.
Oh, no.
Get his.
So overkill. I'm guessing, like, in his source material, he's just in control of that mech the whole
Yeah,
time.
you just everybody's in it.
Oop, that was not what I needed.
Like,
No, Chris, you just gotta win. It's okay.
There we go. That's nice. Dear God. Health goes away fast.
Oh, yes. It's because he got 3 health bars. Well, 6.
Oh, that is not what I expected the color to be.
That should be there.
Yay! Chip damage. Whoa, she has a lot of jumps.
Actually, have any of us played this Psylocke yet?
I don't think so.
It's just been AI.
What?
You can't. There's no normals you have that can beat this out.
No. He's got a play. He's got a plan.
It worked.
Come on. I have to.
This is not good.
No. It's good. There goes Destroyer.
Oh, okay.
Let's got this. You'll never see it.
Oh.
Did that go through the guard? I'm just still going after him.
The thing is, at that point, any chip damage probably would have. So.
You want to see if you can buy anyone else yet?
There's no way to go back.
Yeah, you have to go into the fight.
Oh, you have to go into the fight and then quit.
Yep. Once you're at this screen, there's no going back.
Once you're dead, there's no.
And you probably have to do it that way, otherwise it'll just be like, eh, you turned off the game, didn't save your points.
Yeah, probably.
Because I kind of want to see just how quickly it builds up with 2-player. Like, does it build points twice as fast?
I doubt it.
What if it did?
Be nice, but I doubt it.
Whose idea was Halloween-colored Spider-Man? Actually, I haven't seen any of us play as Spider-Man yet.
Well, I tried.
Oh,
Emphasis on tried.
yes. Then you tried Venom instead.
No.
Maximum spider power. Runs the wall.
Oh god. I did not. I forgot he was
Oh, I
that
didn't want to
big.
play Ruby Heart.
No, Ruby Heart's
I
the best.
honestly forgot he's this big.
You just gotta win. It's as easy as that. I like how every time this stage is picked, the clock has a different time on it, but it doesn't look like it actually changes time throughout the match. Whatever is the time it's selected, it has the time, the previous time it plays.
Oh no.
Okay. Ooh, we've got nuts.
Oh, right. That's helpful. I was trying to remember the teleport because she has that.
You got this. You got this.
I'm not trying to DP.
Just stab him. He's already dead, Ezra. Oh, that can happen.
Yeah.
Stage just fell off.
Oh, we actually have to leave from that screen, or from the game.
Yep.
Give me one of the few characters I actually feel somewhat comfortable with.
Is there a random?
Not that I can tell at the moment.
You gotta go to the bottom right. But I don't think you can do it to your other characters.
Screw it.
It's the store.
I have bones.
Oh. That was kind of the entire thing.
Nice.
Wow.
Oh, that really... Arcade mode gains way faster then.
No. I mean, arcade mode, it just takes longer.
Yeah.
Really? You guys are doing versus for a while.
No, not that long.
It was like a handful of fights at most.
There's no fluorescent lights in this room, though.
Yeah, there's a lot more characters in that.
Okay. Yeah. Like, technically there used to be, but we don't use them anymore. We had, like, an electrician disable them because they would flicker all the time, and it was just really inconsistent.
Oh, you went into the arcade.
I made a terrible mistake.
I'm not that concerned.
I should probably go home.
Yeah.
About having fun! Oh, wait. Who's this? Oh, she's from another fighting, right?
Just kick Morgan.
Back in the bathroom and then to go to the homeroom.
What happened?
Go to my bedroom.
He's gonna go home.
No. You must.
Should I go too, or?
Oh, I gotta go pee.
I mean, there's that.
Bro, I'm very tired. I don't know if I'd do much else tonight. It's still weird to me just how, like, saturated the flicker on Marvel is.
No.
It just gets so bright.
It's not that it's specifically Marvel, it's that it's
doing it to all of them, but Marvel just is
it's the
impacted
closest
more
to it.
because of its impact.
Well, it's also the closest to it, so that's
What
why.
is score ranking and score attack? Oh, it's just under scores. Score attack?
Challenge your high score, please. No option settings do not apply.
Oh. Huh.
that bothers me a little bit.
But what bothers you, Chris?
Well, like, look at where 3 of the characters that or like 2 of the characters that I played the most consistently are in relation to each other.
Yeah.
And then I'm also starting to like Hayato. They're all in a line right next to each other.
Front center.
This is a bad idea, isn't it?
You're playing a game about the back rooms?
What?
I'm not sure. What's a game about the back rooms mean? It's playing like a sped up version.
Oh
of
God!
What?
Okay, I see. Oh, I didn't want that. I didn't need that. That works.
Is that a bit overkill though?
What?
Shooting you with a boat.
Uh-oh.
Nani? Thompson's a little crazy. There's lonely this Derpy Reaper that shows up.
What?
The Derpy Reaper.
Get me away from that.
No, that's good.
Oh, you're playing this. Hi! Waste my mech.
Wait. You were second player?
Yeah.
Oh. That makes sense now. I was like, jeez,
Yeah, if you're player 2, you automatically are in the second slot.
oh, no matter what game mode.
Yep.
Oh.
I mean, at least it seems that way.
Yeah. Hey, buddy. Chris is trying like an arcade time attack move thing.
Maybe like it.
It's score attack.
Oh, you about the back rooms? Back rooms are weird. I don't like the concept of back rooms. It creeps me out.
Oh, that.
What is backwards?
It's like a
that
place
a
in
game?
between reality where it's like, imagine the ceiling, and then like just regular like drywall, and then fluorescent light bulbs, and just rooms everywhere. No, it's empty. It's so infinite. Creeps me out. I don't understand how that stuff doesn't unsettle you to your core, but I applaud you.
Alright. You finished, you ready?
Oh, yeah.
You still got
Oh. I'm using GHCs more now.
You've got that killer hit. Ready to keep up. Engage.
That works. Oh no.
I just can't believe it. You're amazing. Don't give up. Challenge again.
Okay.
Capcom. Marvel versus
Hi.
I think I left my
Am I
wallet.
not going to be able to hear you?
I think I left my wallet.
Oh, of course, that's going to be the case. I don't know how my stuff is all sorted out. Of course, the one thing I expect is to just work as soon as I try, it doesn't.
Well, can't tell if I'm just not figuring stuff out or I'm just crazy. Back to the storms again, no, you're fine here. Oops, wrong button. Very wrong button. I am doing horrible at trying to figure out what the heck I'm doing. Because I clearly do not use Levi's computer right like this. No. Okay. The more I try, the less I understand.
What happened?
Well, Ezra called on Discord and...
He did?
Uh,
Oh. Well, right now there's no desktop audio.
that explains a lot.
Do you... That's correct.
Okay, that is correct.
Yeah.
I guess we have things...
Wait, why is Ezra in a call?
I don't know. Oh!
Oh.
Wallet.
Okay.
Sorry, I was trying to figure that out and didn't even notice the messages because there wasn't any sound. So in the suit. So... Or is it actually all blue already? Found it. Okay, there's that sorted out. Just below it? Yeah, I'm sorry. I couldn't hear.
That's why I sent words.
Yeah.
I left my wallet in the seat.
Yes. And I had to change to a different, screen to even...
I'm joking around. Thank you, appreciate it.
Yes.
I forget something every time.
No.
Yeah, in my head if it wasn't attached to me.
I was like, you got something else?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Another one.
I'm too nervous in your chair.
No, that'll whole shenanigan. Whole thing has gone wrong.
Now what?
Sorry, I'm just...
Oh, wondering
Trying to
what
figure out
we
that
should
thing
do?
with the tool.
Sort of.
It's in
I was just wondering what we should do, or...
Huh?
I mean, it's more up to you than
I was probably gonna wrap it up. Oh, I didn't realize there was a off-centered with the camera.
Mhm.
There's just like a 1 pixel line of space. Oops. Alright. Well, noob, we're gonna call it here. Have a good one. I'm surprised you still played for 3.5 hours.
Alright.
Hey.